I spent 1000 days in Minecraft and I ended up going mushroom core. In the next 1000 days, we will be going Christmas core, so please give this video a like. It really helps me make more content for you guys. And subscribe. Okay, there's no reason not to. My first part of my 1000 days is actually spent in the Nether, which is a rare place you will ever see me in the Nether. So just so you're aware, the building is at the end. The farms are at the beginning, the venturing is in the middle. We did things a little bit backwards this time, but I'm not having a very good time. I'm not having a very good time in here. This is not what I call fun. I just don't know why my neighbors are so angry. You will never see me in the Nether again after this. I'm telling you, I am traumatized because these guys keep spawning, gas keeps spawning. We've got work to do, so we better get to it. Anyway, as you guys know, I'm a complete Minecraft professional and I know exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just following a tutorial, by the way. Thank God for YouTubers, right? So I know what I'm doing. The tutorial did not teach me how terrified I would be in the Nether of falling into the lava and how scary this is. Like, come on, guys. I don't want to go and take a hot bath. It's not my favorite way to go, alright? Generally, I like to fall off of tall buildings. I'm just saying that's my favorite way to take damage. I don't generally like to fall into lava or drown in water, but I mean, I guess for the Blaze farm we'll do this. I'm hating every second of it, just so you know. I don't know why the neighbors are just so hostile. Like, geez, don't be just so rude. Like, it's not very neighborly to act this way. Anyway, I just kept shooting these guys down and they just kept spawning. And now I'm sure I did something wrong in the tutorial about lighting up the area, but there's just no way that they could be spawning all the way over here. And come to find, the neighbors have even more neighbors. So we have another blaze spawner. So I'm going to do what any sane person would do and just light it up. I thought about just getting rid of it because there's no way I'm going to need this, but just in case I break the first one. Anywho, I decided to return home because I was low on fire juice and I found my other neighbor here. So if there was a time to box her in, now was the time because nobody's AFK on my server. It is also take your friends to the Nether day because friends protect friends and I need to get some magma cubes in order to make some potions, aka fire juice. I'm going to need a lot of it if I'm going to make this farm in the Nether all by myself. So she brought her wolf with her. Someone should really call the RSPCA because, I mean, have you seen it out here? Why would you bring your animal out here? There's not very good animal welfare going on in this game. We're not going to talk about it. Anyway, I looked around and I searched and I searched and I searched and there was no magma spawning. So I bumped into this guy and I told him that we could be really, really close friends. So I convinced him that I also was a magma cube and I'm going to take you somewhere you really do want to go with me and we're going to be friends. When I tell you guys that I'm going to be friends with the locals, I mean I'm going to show you my friend and she's going to take care of you just like friends should. And that, my friends, is friends helping friends. I then stimulated the economy out here with the local animals and I have to say I got nothing but trash. This is trash, and that was my good gold that I used as well. Sheesh, guys, just wait. Just wait till I build you guys a home, and you're gonna work for me. I'm not gonna be working for you anymore soon. I then took my friend to another friend's house, and I have to say, they're a little bit hostile over there. And I told her to come and have a look, and I just figured, hey, this is our dream house soon. We're gonna take over. Like, just imagine this mansion. It's gonna be ours soon. And I had to hit the button. I just had to. I had to. The last time I took on a bastion, I died. I got axed twice and it was over. I just want to see what she'd do, but apparently she ran. She ran after me. And I also found a pig on a chicken. Now, I guess you don't see this very often, but there is definitely no animal welfare going on here because the locals are literally out of control. Anyway, we gotta get back to work because we've got magma creams to find, and so I built this little area, but the locals were not being so friendly and knocked me down. Like, what type of neighbors are these? How do we evict them? Like, can someone give this guy an eviction notice? Because it is so noisy. There must be a lot of noise complaints here. Seriously, judge, can I get a judge to sign an order and make it stop? Please, make it stop. Everything's always on fire. For a couple of hours, we decided to look around, collect as many magma creams as we could get, attacking all these magma cubes. And man, they're a little feisty too. Thank goodness for fire potions, right? Am I right? I can go swimming in the lava here. I then decided to return home because this is as much as the nether as I can handle for one day. As I don't have netherite armor yet, I decided to make a lot of fire juice in order for me to help build this farm because I really don't want to lose my stuff. I do not have backup stuff for this, okay? We got no backup stuff. If we're going in the lava, we're losing all of our stuff. So I then sent it back to the other base where our farm was located. Why are these not used more? Like, why did I never use these more? Why are minecarts so underestimated in Minecraft? But they're such a great early game thing. I then just followed the YouTube tutorial that I watched, which is usually Shulkercraft. Most of my farms are from Shulkercraft, and hopes that I did not mess this one up because I really did not want to be in the nether any longer than I had to be. But we truly need this blaze farm for smelting, and we do not have enough coal. Apparently the neighbors did not like me remodeling my new house because they sent some serious hate mail. I mean, I'm missing the overworld so much. Just take me back to the nice relaxing music, please. No matter where I go with this farm, I always make friends. Everywhere I go, everything is just wonderful, isn't it? Just wonderful, guys. Everything is just going great. This farm is working out really, really well. I'm not panicking at all here. I'm not panicking. I'm absolutely a Minecraft professional. Anyway, I just thought I'd put in all of my windows because you need to have good visuals here to make sure that the farm is working in great working condition. So I just went ahead and did this. Absolutely not terrified for my life or anything. You know, everything's going so smoothly. Apparently Ghastly didn't like the color of the windows and decided that I should have made them white, so I did what any normal person would do and I just got out of there. And when I tell you guys, this was a close one. This was a close one. All of the neighbors, I'm telling you, they are ganging up on me. I don't know what's going on here. I then took a moment of silence to just calm myself down and pretend that I'm happy. Anyway, I got onto this serious building and I was able to actually put some of the building blocks in at this point. I did lose half of my glass, but it's fine. I can smelt more glass soon, so it won't be a big deal. Anyway, there was no health and safety, so I just went for it and hoped that I didn't get blown off by any neighbors. All I want to do is just put my Christmas lights in, you know? That's it. I just want to have the best Christmas lights. That's all I'm doing over here. Just putting in some Christmas lights. It's almost Christmas. And just minding my business, and I'm not going to be disturbed at all. Absolutely not. I'm going to have a nice peaceful time. Anyway, since the neighbors had calmed down over the window color, I decided to stick to the original window color, and so far everything was going so well. We were actually making some progress. I had a little bit of shelter over me. I just fixed some of the areas that the gas blew up a few times, and we were almost done and we could kind of keep these guys in. Anyway, I returned home because I like rainbows and fairies and I needed some peace and quiet. So I also felt like I should send S'mores a message and tell her that we need to go on an adventure because I feel like I am cooped in the nether. I also really need a girl shopping day for every single wolf, so I told her like let's get together soon, okay? And I returned back to the nether to finish what I started and actually get this thing finished so I don't have to spend any more time here because it was painful enough. I put in my little collection system and just kind of hope for the best, really. I then, made sure I was protected by adding some slabs because I don't like getting attacked, okay? I don't like being attacked, and I triply made sure I could not get attacked very easily. And no one was getting out of here because this is my profitable business now. If you guys did not know, I unluckily spawned in at the worst place possible in the nether, which is basically on a huge island and nothing but lava underneath. So I dug my way down eventually and found some lava because I couldn't remember where there was a cave where there was safer lava to get to, and then I climbed my way all the way back to the top without getting blown off by a ghast. So I guess my relationship with the locals is kind of improving. I think things are actually looking up for us now. I guess I'll see you guys when we get to the top eventually. We gotta get all the way up there. I wonder what meeting they were having that I disturbed to make them so hostile. So yeah, they were waiting for me. They were literally waiting for me. As soon as I came out here, 2 came at me at once. All I want to do is get to my farm. Just let me get to my house. If that's alright, I've rented it out. I've paid my dues. Alright, I just need to take care of this guy. I think the other one's despawned. I think he gave up. I think he got scared, obviously, because, you know, he doesn't want me to take him out. I think he's too far away. I don't think I can hit him, which means I'm gonna have to go a little bit more forward, unfortunately. Alright, this is it. Nope, I think we gotta go closer. Let's just clear up the mess that they've made. I've got to make a safer way out here. Alright, let's just get them. You know what? I think I hit a piglin. I hit a piglin. Oh no. Oh no, I've made everybody angry now. Oh, this is it. This is the end for me. I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. Should I put lava on them? But then I'll die. Then I'll lose all my stuff. Oh no. It's over. I've accepted my defeat. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? It's over. Jeez. You hit one zombified piglin. They act like you ain't never paid no taxes no more. Anyway, I would like to come and collect my stuff if that's okay without anyone hurting me, hitting me. If someone stole my sword or something, I'm going to be very angry. And you guys are going to be very, very angry piggies. There's going to be some burned piggies if I get hit one more time. Alright, let's just put my gear back. No, you know what? Maybe I'll keep the gold. Anyway, I got here in one piece the second time. Jeez, one little fender bender and the whole community takes you out. I mean, Lord, I'm on like Crime Stoppers or something. I mean, did it really touch him? Did it really hurt him? Probably not, but a little fender bender. Anyway, we're gonna put lava in the farm to get all of these guys to go in the middle. Anyway, I was one short of lava. Apparently I lost one after my death, and I came down here to get some lava, and Ghast, once again, is trying to get me. They're always trying to ruin this for me. I just want to finish my farm, so I'm going to take the rest of my glass, and I'm just going to go over here, and hopefully I can get to safety. I just need to get up there, that's all. Just all I wanted was a little bit of lava. Apparently, they can't even afford to give me a little bit of lava. All this lava, and they want it for themselves. All I wanted was a little bit of lava for my farm. That's it. That's it. It's just borrowing. I can make more. I can start a lava farm. Just borrowing a little bit of lava. They throw a tantrum. Anyway, we're gonna make it to the top and finish this farm once and for all, so I can go back to the overworld and have some peace. Let's just get rid of these lights. Take them out. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're trapped in there. This is your life now. You asked for it. You asked for it. I asked for peace, and you gave me chaos. Alright, let's just patch that one up, and hopefully this farm works good, because I would like to leave as soon as possible. Alright, let's hope that this gives us good. I have looting 3, so I'm hoping that this is going to give us a lot of blaze rods, which means that we can smelt a lot of glass, which means in our builds we can make a lot of buildings. 46, not bad. That was only like a 2-minute thing, so it's successful. Anyway, I returned home, and there was a little message for me saying there are potions upstairs that have been readily made for me, and I also responded with, I want a camel when we go on this adventure, because camels are life. Who doesn't want a camel? I also thanked her for making all of the fire juice potions that I needed, and I kind of went on my way. Anyway, my goal was accomplished, so we can knock that off the list. Blaze farm done. I never want to make another one. Also, it was time for an adventure, and it was a girls' night out, and I'm not sure why we're going out at nighttime, okay? I know the aurora is beautiful out there, but are you sure it's safe to go out at nighttime? This was not my idea, by the way. always take a friend with you because they really think these things out, unlike me, who just kind of goes and finds a random place and then never finds my way back. Take a friend with you. They'll save your life potentially. We also ended up in some desert, so we are hoping that maybe we can find a village, which means we can find a camel. And we're just gonna look around here at the local caves to see what type of diamonds and gold we can get. Anyway, there's a bunny. And if there's a bunny, I need to have it. Can we get the bunny? Can we just please get the bunny? I could have fell to my death right there. I guess I'll move on from the bunny. I'm just saying there's bunnies here and I don't have a bunny. Oh my god, there's a cat. Not just any cat, like a tortoise, orangey kind of cat, and I don't have my first cat yet. Can you guys believe that? The animal person in life doesn't have a cat. But you know what I do have? I have a lead and this cat is gonna come home with me. I never have fish when I see cats. It's so unfair. But I have a lead. You're gonna come home with me. You're gonna come home with me. We could be best friends. You're gonna love me. I could be your best mommy. I give up. I want the cat, but I want the camel, but I also want the cat. Can I not have the cat and the camel? Oh well. That cat can stay in the desert. It can stay in the desert. I'm gonna get my camel. There better be a camel here somewhere. What I see a little camel. Oh, I have not had a camel in a very long time in Minecraft. Probably since the update came out and then I never played it again. I love camels. How do I put the saddle on you? I don't know. Hold on. How do I put the saddle? How do I tame it? Do I need to tame it first like a horse? Do I need... What do camels eat? I don't even know what camels eat. I don't know what they eat, but my friend said they eat... Oh, there's another cat. Oh my goodness, there's another cat. Oh, that cat is so mine. That cat so wants to come home with me. All right, let's just get the cactus because apparently cactuses are what camels eat. I never knew that. Thank you, Minecraft, for teaching me the basics of life. All right, let's give the cactus to the camel because we're gonna be best friends, buddy, okay? Oh, it has the hearts. Does that mean I've tamed it? How do I get the lead on the camel? Or how do I get the saddle on the camel? I got the lead, but how do I get the saddle on the camel? I want to get on the camel. I want to ride the camel. I want to go on an adventure with the camel. Okay, I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. All right, let's go for a ride, little camel. Let's just go adventuring with my camel. You know, adventuring is gonna be so much fun now. Oh, look, there's another camel, which means we can have camel babies. And look at all the bunnies running around. I don't even need the bunnies anymore. I got my camel. I'm pretty happy. Forget about those cats. We ain't need them. I then decided to go adventuring for the dogs, the wolves that we're missing, like every single variant of a wolf I truly am missing. So that's what we did. And how cute are the little ears on the camel? Come on, they move. They're so cute. I think this is the best Minecraft mob they've ever created. I'm sorry. We went searching for these wolves, but apparently I should have just pulled up my phone and gone on Google. Because they don't exist here. It has to be a savanna, something. They were never here. Okay, so we just looked at the land and really enjoyed going camelback riding, and it was a great time. But now it's time to get these camels back home, and you know, we just gotta make sure we don't fall to our death down that ditch. And look, we found our boats. That's why I always say take a friend with you if you're not a navigator, because you will navigate yourself to the middle of nowhere otherwise. So we went on our long journey back home to get these beautiful animals back home so we can breed and make some camel babies. And just know with my driving, my camel was not harmed in any way. He will make it back home very, very safely, all right? There's nothing wrong with my driving. We may have hit every wall, but it's not a big deal. See, camel completely fine, and he is fully walking, 100% alive, and we got them all the way home. Okay, that was like 2,000 to 3,000 blocks. We were gone. Definitely, I'm glad someone dug a little tunnel for us to get back here so much easily. And our camels are safe and they're gonna just take care of the sheep while they're here. I think the sheep are really liking the camels. Look at the way they're looking. Look, they're all looking at the camels. The camels are here to shine. And we're gonna go ahead and breed these little babies up because we want a little camel baby. Camel babies are the cutest little animals in the game. I'm sorry, but so cute. I think we got rid of their leads. There we go. See, now we have a little camel baby. And I love how they don't run away. Makes life a lot easier. Guys, there's still one more thing I'm missing. And no, it's not just the bunnies. It's the cat, okay? I just really want a cat because they scare creepers away and I'm always getting blown up. We could be friends. I could be your mom. I could be the best mom you ever had. We could go with scaring creepers together. Yeah, come on. Come on. We could be friends. Just be my friend. I could be your friend. Come on. Come on. Love me. I'm out of fish. You only want me for my fish anyway. So I logged back into the server the next day and I saw something that I wish I hadn't seen because someone went shopping without me, and if there's a shopping trip, I want to be part of it. There's a lot of dogs in here. There's a lot of dog stealing going on here, and I'm not for it. Black dogs. She's even got signs. She even signed them. I don't have time to do that. I'm busy building us an empire here. Oh, she was expanding her maps. Of course she was, but now I'm the dogless one. I don't have anyone to protect me. I'm all alone. I don't even have a cat. My cat doesn't even want me. She did find me a cat, but thing doesn't even want me. Look. What if I, can I give them some beef and, like, they'll be mine? And, she did offer to go out with me and get some more wolves, but I said, no, don't worry. I have stuff to do anyway. I'm a very busy person here. I've got an empire to build. Oh, she's in the savannah. She's gonna get the savannah one. Oh, it's fine. You guys, we're gonna get all the wolves. I'm gonna make a whole episode about getting wolves, but you know what I gotta do first? Do you know what I gotta do first? I gotta get that cat. That cat is gonna love me, and I'm gonna get some fish. I can't help that these fishies are just walking into my sword. Just know it's for a good cause, okay? This cat is gonna love me. I have 14 fish now. You're gonna come home with me. You're gonna come home with me. We're gonna make it home now. We gotta go home. We gotta actually go to our starter base. So if you could just like eat your fish. Oh, we tamed it. Okay. That was a lot easier than I thought. Now today, he's obviously in a better mood today. I'm not sure what we're gonna call it yet, but we'll figure it out. But we gotta get him home. We're kind of far away from home. How am I gonna get him home? And it's getting late. Come on, get out of there. Can he not get out? You need to like, oh, I don't want to break that because there's rail there, but can you not get out? Like if I guess I can't even jump the 2 blocks. If I can get out, you can get out, and my jumping skills are pretty sad. Cats can jump, okay? I see them climb trees all the time, especially my cat. My cat can literally climb a tree. When I tell you that I went to a lot of villagers to find a cat and there was no cats, why did the cats stop spawning? Can you just get in the minecart, please? Why will it not? Why are cats just so difficult? Get in the minecart. Just get in the minecart. They just don't listen. They don't do what you tell them to do. They think they are queens. Come on. I don't even have a name. I have 42 bones. We need to go home. We have stuff to do. All right, I'm gonna go to sleep. All right, the cat is forgiven because I bet she gave me a gift. I forgot cats do that when you sleep. I got a rabbit's foot. How did you get a rabbit? You didn't bring a rabbit home to me? I needed a pet rabbit, but okay. I'll go bunny shopping later, don't you worry. And you will not be coming to see my bunnies. Why won't you just get in the minecart? Just get in. Oh, look, see? Are you gonna... I need a dog. This is why I need a dog. Are you gonna attack the zombies? No, you're just gonna sit there. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go back home. Forget it. I give up with you, cat. And if you don't follow me, that's your fault. You don't get any more fish. I don't think my cat made it back with me, but I have been really, really busy working on this. I did a whole long play on this, so I'm not gonna put too much into the 1000 days. But we built a whole mine shaft, okay? I mean, look, it's a beauty. And I just want to show you guys that I found someone's tunnel down here and I was able to connect it up. But not only connect it up, we can connect it to the storage system that will eventually be down there. And so now we can minecart our way up here, which means no more walking up the stairs. So my friend wants me to go on an adventure with her and help her clear out this whole cave. So she is taking me through this weird place I've never heard of. And I don't want to drown, so I gotta take my water potion. I can't see at nighttime with these shaders on. Okay, they're all for aesthetic purposes, not for functionality over here. So it's not like, you know, basic Minecraft. I need good lighting to see with these shaders on. Oh, where's she gone? Okay, I guess she's gone through here. I guess there's a bigger cave somewhere that she wants help clearing out because there's a lot of zombies and a lot of bad guys. Although she does have a lot of dogs over here. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? And she wants my help to clear out her cave. Isn't it so funny? I watched a meme a couple of weeks ago and it said about how like kids got banned from working in the mines and now kids do nothing but yearn for the mines. I was laughing because I'm out here trying to get diamonds and all of these different resources. I clearly too yearn for the mines. Anyway, me and S'mores decided to go on a long cave mining session, and sometimes we voice chat and sometimes we don't. I guess this was one of the times that we didn't, because we are legit having a conversation, which apparently I got lost. I couldn't find her, and then she goes to me, "This is your cat," and I'm like, didn't read that message. I'm not sure if it clicked or like what happened. I'm still fully convinced this is her cat. Like, this is not my cat. I don't know. I guess I forgot that I had this cat. I forgot that I tamed this cat. I don't know. The girl always has animals with her. I just assumed it was her, and her dog tried to kill me. Her dog tried to kill me because I tried to hit the zombie and I hit the dog, and then all the dogs were mad at me. So naturally I did what any normal person would do and I ran away and I said, "You gotta sit your dogs down or they're gonna die." But you're thinking, oh, you lose cats and you hit dogs and animals just don't love you in this game. But let me tell you something, animals love me. I just can't help that her dogs are out of control. That's all I'm saying. Animals love me, and they love me in real life too. That's why we're really, really good friends. That's why I have my own wolves in real life. I'm just kidding, I have huskies, but they're basically wolves, right? They're just a bit more tamed. Anyway, we finally came to this big cave, okay? So I was like, you know what? For the first time in my life, I've got scaffolding, guys. I actually come prepared. I might have stolen the scaffolding from S'mores a couple of weeks ago, but I have it still in my inventory. So here, I can make an easy way down and an easy way back up when it's time to leave. I don't know how she got down there. Apparently, she just dug her way down, but my way was better. I'm just saying, my way was the best way. Easy to get out, easy to get in, and I know which way to go. So I'm just gonna light this place up, and apparently there's a big cave here, because I was like, is this what you brought me to? And I was like, oh, okay, this is a big cave. And if it wasn't scary enough, there's a horrible storm outside that just started. I mean, I don't know if I'm more scared inside or outside at this point. And this guy, legit, I cannot hit this guy. You just blow up over there, okay? You're not taking my diamonds. I'm just trying to light the place up because there's just so many mobs everywhere. Everywhere we go. And I don't want to be far away from those dogs anymore because I actually need those dogs to help me. And I just looked at the animals and I said, don't worry guys, we are safe inside. We are in the safest place possible, deep down in the caves. We're gonna grab all our diamonds and we're gonna become even richer than we already are. I just love mining for diamonds. It is just so satisfying, and I even saw a glow squid. I was super excited. Those are my favorite. It's just because it makes all my storage stuff all shiny and pretty. I also then went down lots of tunnels and look what we found. Guys, when I tell you that I was very confused about the trial chamber, I was very confused. When I recorded this, it had just launched the new update and I had yet to find one, but I also wasn't like very excited about the update because killing zombies and things wasn't really like something that I was gonna go off and be like, I really need to do that. because like the mace isn't something that I'm super excited about, but apparently the trial chambers are there to get trial keys once you kill all of these mobs. And yes, I'm hiding behind everybody. I had no idea. It was my first time in the trial chamber, and I would definitely go and do more trial chambers now that I've experienced my first one. I would definitely be bringing dogs with me. And look, my faithful cat is still with me, and I still didn't know that that was my cat. Anyway, I had my first encounter with this wind charger, and I could just not get it to die, and it was just scaring me because it kept pushing me away. And so, like I said, take a friend with you. Always take a friend anywhere you go. And I decided I had enough of that. And I ate my potatoes, and I moved out the way and stole these keys. At the time, I had no idea what the keys were for. Like, I was probably the most confused in this trial chamber. And I'm like, I don't really know why we are collecting keys. I generally didn't know what we were doing. It's so comical to watch back now. When I watch like the new things, I look for building blocks. I don't actually look for adventures. I look for building blocks. So I had my first encounter, and I put my key in that little box thingy, and we're gonna see if it gives us anything good. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to get. But anyway, to help my confusion in all of the confusion, I only got honey and some iron nuggies, so I was even more confused about how I was meant to make a mace. Let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it there and come back another day. So then I went back to the caves, and I needed a lot of obsidian for my next adventure. So I spent a really long time just, grinding for that obsidian, which is so painful to get. And then S'mores asked me, did my other dog die? And I said, I have no idea. I know your cat died in the trial chamber. And that's when it realized that that was my cat, because she told me that was your cat. Anyway, after mourning the loss of my cat that I didn't even know was my own cat, we decided to go on another adventure. And I know what you're thinking. You've done no building so far in your 1,000 days. I understand that. I have done some building. But I just borrowed this bed from this really nice villager that really wanted me to lend his beds because, it's really scary outside at nighttime, and he had a house. So I figured he was safe. And then we came across another village, but unfortunately this village was in our way of our route of being able to get some animals through. So we just helped the locals out and did a little bit of terraforming here because we need an easy way to get through. And as you can see, all of the locals were super happy with what we had actually done. One of them, is not much of a swimmer, so we did help him back out of there. I'm not sure what he was thinking. They were just so attracted to my friend S'mores. I mean, one even got in her boat and was like, hey, I want to go on an adventure with you guys. You guys are the coolest people we ever met. Anyway, Fernanda was just like happily sitting in her boat, and then she became literally a villager magnet. Like, they were all attracted to S'mores. So we made our way down the river, and I just found this random dog just swimming in the river, and apparently that was her dog. I don't know how her dogs got out here, or if she just lost them when she was collecting them, but she kicked Homie out of the boat. She legit kicked Homie out of the boat. Homie is gone. He has been kicked to the curb. Poor Homie. Poor Homie. She chose the dog. She literally chose the dog over that Homie. Oh, look at her other dog. Oh no. Oh no. And her response, he's going to take care of my other dog. At least he gets a dog in a divorce. I mean, I'm not so sure he's alive. We then stumbled across a jungle, and I really want a bird because we don't have birds yet. We totally need a bird. And I stumbled across the white one, which I really didn't want a white one. I really wanted a colorful one. And when I tell you that this bird does not want me, just like the cat, come on, just take the seed. Just take the seed, no? I give you another seed. I give you another seed. No? What is going on here? And I give you another seed. Just take the seed, No? Come back down. Don't fly away. What is it doing? I have all these seeds. Come on. All right, I have 12 seeds. Come on. I got a seed. I know you want the seed. All right. Come on. I got what you want. I know you want it. Come on. Seriously, buddy. Come on. I'm running out of seeds. This is 12 seeds already, plus more. Okay, well, I guess that was a no. Why is this bird? It's like the angriest bird I've ever met. Just take the seeds. They're free. Honestly, these are free. So we gotta gather up some more seeds. I don't know what's going on with the birds in Minecraft, but geez. All I wanted was a red bird. And now he's called Mr. Angry Bird. I just gotta gather more seeds. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. Alright. This bird cannot be pleased. Nope. This bird is definitely not gonna be pleased. I don't think this bird is a happy bird. I guess take a happy bird, please, and not an angry bird. I don't know what to do. Do I just leave him here forever? He doesn't want to be my friend. All right, 3 more seeds. This is it. Oh, finally. What did that take? Like half a stack of seeds? Finally. I got my red bird, so then I went off to the swamps and... Did I take a friend with me? Yes, I brought a friend with me because obviously we're in the swamp. We gotta get a frog. Oh, there's another one there, but I'm only gonna take the one because I already got 2 birds to carry home and we are so far away from home. All right, little froggy, you're gonna have to like hop a little bit faster if that's all right. We then made a stop while we were still searching for other animals. I had a bad feeling about this, so I don't know what made me go, let's get into the water. But something made me get into the water, and thank goodness that I did because there was a creeper and he was trying to jump scare me. Bring a friend. Always bring a friend. Try to blow up my animals, and then we just went for more adventuring with my birds and my froggy in tow. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I didn't come out here for animals. I actually came out here for these guys. I can't grow them at my base, and I needed more because we're gonna use them somewhere, somehow, some way. They're my favorite. They're the prettiest blue ever, especially with the shaders. I then found a mushroom island, and you know what that means, right? We've taken these mushroom cows home. We've taken them home, but I swear I've seen a brown variant of these mushroom cows, and then apparently we were unsure if the brown ones actually existed because there were none. But apparently, thanks to my friend Google, they do exist. Apparently, a red one just needs to get hit by lightning. They are super rare. Or you hit one with a trident with channeling on it, and apparently that gets you the brown. My hands were all full, so we decided to make a break back home, which was a super long journey, let me tell you. I just want to say, not one animal made it back to our base. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about animals suffocating, and I don't want to talk about animals getting lost. I don't want to talk about being lost. I don't want to talk about it. No animals made it home. After my loss, I decided that I needed to take matters into my own hand. So I did what any normal person would do, and I decided I was going to be the one person to break bedrock in my nether roof, no matter the consequences, and I was going to make animals travel that way where it was safe. There was no lava, there was no water, there were no blocks for it to suffocate in. All I had to do was get it through a nether portal with a lead, and that is a lot easier than getting it 4,000 blocks through the overworld. So after being blown up by a few gas, I made it to the top, I'm pretty sure, and now all I've got to do is ender pearl to the top, and hopefully it will work, potentially, if I follow the tutorial correctly. Right, and then we have to put a light on this one because this is the one that we need to break. Now, I need to build the thing to break bedrock. That is going to be interesting. Well, I've never actually broken bedrock in Minecraft before, but I followed a tutorial, and I have to say, I tried it out in creative like many times, and about 60 times, and every single one of them did not really break the bedrock. So I gathered up as much TNT as I could get in my survival world, and I just said, let's just try it. But I was a little nervous I was gonna blow myself up in survival. But I said, let's just go for it. We got nothing to lose at this point. I lost all my animals. I gotta find a better way to get around. So I went into my keybinds and I changed it to G. I'm pretty sure I changed the letter to G from the right button, and it was very awkward to work with, but it didn't work any other way. So I thought I would give this one a try. And I have to remember I have to G it, not right click it. Alright guys, if I blow up, just know it's for a good cause. Well, I'm not dead, so did that mean it worked? It worked on the first try. No way. I did this in creative 100 times and I couldn't get it to work. I made all this TNT for no reason. I wasted my gunpowder. Anyway, now that that worked, I also wanted to see if I could actually get onto my nether roof from my house. Obviously to move animals a lot easier and to get to and from places safely and faster. I'm not sure if this constitutes as cheating, but I don't think so. I mean, why would they put another roof there if they didn't want us to use it, right? Right? It's not cheating. I heard Minecraft could potentially get rid of like farms in the nether, and I said, please don't. Let me just build one. Let me just have my one farm in the nether, okay? Right, let's see if this takes us home. So let's hope this is a success. Okay, it's a success, right. Add another portal in the nether, which goes to the Badlands. I did it through Google on a website that helped calculate it, the overworld to the nether. I got a ton of sand because, like I said, that blaze farm was there. I need to smelt a lot of sand for some of the farms that I want to have put in my world. I also decided that it's still too far away and that this horse needs rescuing. He's been in here for a long time, and that I could actually give him a job and he could get me through the nether a lot faster than walking. So I took him in and I said, buddy, this is your new job. I'll build you a stable eventually, okay? I got other important things to do first. I got my little pony through the nether, and so we are off to find the mangrove swamp so we can easily get frogs to and from this location, because at some point we are going to build a frog farm, and you guys know how annoying it is to move frogs to and from places. So we went ahead and set this thing up. Oh, little pony there is just jumping around. Hopefully he won't run off too far, and we're just gonna build this nether portal just like this. Once again, I just went on Google and got the coordinates to where I think it would kind of be, and we're just going to grab some oak and make some fences because we don't want these guys running away. But first we need a crafting table, the one of like 100 crafting tables I've made and lost and forgotten where I put them. And let's just make some fencing so we can tie up our little horse, and so we can tie our frogs up if we manage to find any. I am a little worried that there's going to be no frogs here, only because we did take them originally from here, but here we are, and of course it's nighttime, so that's fun. I ended up building a staircase because, you know, we got to get these frogs to and from. I haven't yet seen a frog, but I'm just going to build the staircase anyway. And then at least when we come out here, we could get the resources that we may need. I don't really want to take this swamp down potentially, but if I have to, I will. I don't know if there's any mangrove swamps. Hopefully when we get elytra, we'll be able to see other biomes that are easier to find. I mean, if the portal could have just been a little bit lower, that would have been a little bit easier. And now I have to make this ugly staircase, but I don't really want to make it aesthetic because, like I said, I don't think we'll come out here very often. But just in the fact that when we need frogs, or if we need mud, or if we just need wood or something, they're already grown out here. I don't want to take the whole place apart, but if I have to, I will. I then went off searching for a frog because that's a fish, not a frog. I am concerned, do frogs spawn back? I don't know if they do spawn back, but I did take a lot of frogs from here the first time, and I'm pretty sure we lost them, in all honesty. We lost every single frog we took from here. They did not make it home. We do have a couple of frogs back home at the mini base that S'mores lives at, or she takes residence there. And she did manage to get a couple of frogs home. I have been highly unsuccessful, but hello, this is my first frog and I am gonna grab him. So we do have frogs to breed from if need be. If I cannot find all 4 white frogs, I can bring the eggs out here and hatch them. I'm hoping not to have to do that because that is time consuming and I want to work smarter, not harder. But actually, I don't think either way is going to be easy because look how slow this guy is walking. Thank goodness we made the portal, right? And hopefully we can just, you know, get him up here and he's just gonna jump. Don't frogs jump? Like I'm jumping higher than you and you're a frog. Huh. Maybe it's old age. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. We're almost to the top. Come on, buddy. Anyway, this is most definitely the fastest way to transport frogs. I am sorry, I have won at the game at Minecraft. I am a professional now. This is a way faster, way better. Anyway, I managed to get him back to our main portal and I'm gonna keep him here for a little while and hopefully find some more frogs because we're gonna need 4 of every kind. Anyway, I went back but I didn't actually find a frog. I found a dog and I don't have a bone. So here's to our first little wolf and I'm just gonna take him home. I don't even care about the frogs at this point. I actually didn't find any frogs, but I got my little dog home and I need some bones to tame him because I don't want to lose him. And this could be my first like pretty variant of dogs. Hold on, let me just get the bones. There we go. And let's go back to the nether and we're gonna tame him and we're gonna have our first like little wolf. I gotta eat first though. I got super excited over finding that dog. So I guess that's like the jungle dog because we found it in the jungle. I'm not sure which variant that one is. So thanks to Google, it looks like he is the rusty wolf. But the one I truly want is the striped wolf and the spotted wolf because those two look really, really cool. I have yet to come across them. But anyway, let's go give our little dog a bone and then he won't need to be on a lead anymore. And that was so easy. I think that was like one of my easier animals. And hopefully he will follow us through the nether and be a part of our little family. And we can take him on adventures. Okay, well, come on. Are you gonna jump in? Did he go? Did he go? Nope. Okay, maybe getting animals through the nether isn't quite that easy, but let's just try it with this. Okay, that's easier. I have some of the other variants of wolves and I want to breed them up. Now, I don't eat beef in Minecraft very often, so I needed to just borrow some cows. Oops, I didn't actually mean to hit that guy, but I think I accidentally hit him when I was killing the other cows and he was spitting at me, so I was gonna take him out, but now I have a wolf that will probably do that for me if I unsit him down wherever I put my dog. Oh, here we go. Don't worry, guys. I take care of my animals very easily. Oh, did he just knock me off? I'm sorry, but nobody spits on me. Nobody spits on me that way. And so I had to show him who was boss. I got a wolf now. I'm gonna grow a pack of wolves, so adios. I'll take the leather and the lead, thank you very much. Anyway, I had some dogs previously that I found, so I thought I would breed them up. I actually forgot about them. I really want this color one. Okay, well, I didn't get that color, but if don't steal all my beef, just sit down. Great, now we got dogs on the loose. We got dogs on the loose. Anyway, as much as I got distracted by the wolves, I actually need to get to work on breeding the frogs because we are on our next objective, which is building a frog farm. And so I went back to the mini base, found a little area where I could breed up the frog. Oh my goodness, it took like 20 minutes for them to become tadpoles. So we now need to take them to the correct biomes. And the first one we are going to go to is the mangrove swamp to get 3 more white ones. And when I tell you I made a mistake and I had to do this twice because they became brown. I wasn't quite close enough to the mangrove swamp. I was a little bit outwards. Anyway, after a long time, I managed to get 3, hopefully 3 of these white frogs in the nether. Let's see if everybody made it. Okay, I have 1, 2. Okay, I'm missing a 3rd one. I don't know where the 3rd one went, but I'm not doing this again. We gotta find them. I've been out here for like an hour because I made the boo-boo the first time. Alright, I need one more because I need 4 white frogs for this farm. Apparently, this frog loves to play hide and seek. I just want them to know this is not Among Us. We do not do this. So I looked everywhere and I honestly couldn't see him or her. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just lost forever. Like maybe it's gone. Maybe it's in the nether potentially. But I just kept searching because I'm like, I really don't want to go all the way back. It's so far to go breed up more, which takes more time to then come back all the way out here to breed them up again. I was like, it's got to be here somewhere. It's got to be here somewhere. I'm not going back. I need this frog. I mean, maybe I'm losing it, but I definitely remember there being 3. There was 3. That's how many breed. I definitely had 3. I just don't know where it could have gone. This is ridiculous. This is gonna be not a fun farm to build because I've still got the brown ones to breed up and I've still got the green ones. Come on, little froggy, where are you? Where's the little froggy? Alright, maybe we'll have to go back and breed some more. Maybe if you guys do this, breed up a lot. Take like 6 with you just in case. Wait. Hang on. What a bad frog. This is the worst froggy ever. Kermit, you're coming with me. You are going to work. I'm sorry, but we all gotta pay bills and I need frog lights for our next adventure. So if you could just, that's it. You come with me. Guys, this frog is giving me the hardest. The other 2 did not do this. This frog does not want to go with me. This frog is giving me a hard time. I'm not so sure what would have taken longer, breeding up 3 more frogs or getting this frog to step on a stair. I don't know which is. This one is definitely not the brightest one out of all 3 of them, but then I convinced him with a slime because he just would not go through. Like he would not come. And hopefully he is still there when we get there. If we get nothing done in this 1,000 days, just know it was Kermit's fault. Also, I went to the cold biome and got the green frogs. Had to do this a couple of times. They did die due to the ice, but you can put torches down. Apparently that's meant to help, or just don't not look at your screen like I did. And it will be easy. I then also needed to get 1 more brown froggy, so I bred one up in my base, and boom, there he is. And then that was very easy to get him to where I needed, and then I could get him through the nether and start this farm that has taken us way too long to breed these frogs. I'm not kidding you. We have all of our frogs hopping here in the nether, so hopefully none of them will get lost or run away. And we can now start working on the farm. So S'mores found a sniffer egg and hatched Dave. So welcome to Dave's house, which S'mores built. I then got back to work after stopping by and saying hi to Dave and decided to start this farm. And so we're gonna need apparently a lot of chests, which I hope that we're gonna get a lot of loot. And then I just add these hoppers so they can all just go into these chests. I also followed a tutorial by Shulkercraft. You guys know that generally I follow tutorials by the same person because if one farm works, all of the farms work. I then added this little area where we are going to put some rails in. And I don't really know how the farm works, but I just know that the rails will pick up all of this stuff and it will end up in my chest, which means I am going to have infinite amounts of frog lights once we get all the frogs in the farm, of course. And then we're just gonna go ahead and put the rail down. Of course, I followed the tutorial because I don't really know how the rail works and where to put the gold pieces. I then added these leathers, which apparently I didn't know this, but this is the old way of using redstone without redstone blocks or redstone dust. So I just flicked them all on and turned them on. And they looked very bright and pretty. I then went under the farm. I finally learned how to do that. And yep, I just flicked all the leathers on to turn on the rail. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't actually need frog lights for any type of build yet, but I just really wanted a frog light farm. I actually came across a tutorial in the nether roof that gave you a lot of frog lights. And of course, once I seen it, I had to build it, honestly, because I was just so glad I didn't have to drag the frogs down into the bastion once we take over the bastion. Of course, at some point we're gonna do lots of other things in our Minecraft world. We just have a lot of things to do and not a lot of time to get them done. So I then added these blocks to stop the minecarts from hopping off, because that would be terrible. And I'm guessing now we need to put all of the minecarts in, and looking at this does make me a little bit dizzy because it is so fast. I then added the area where I'm guessing that the frogs are going to sit. I'm not quite sure exactly how it works, but I'm guessing this is where they're gonna go. I also use stone because I just find it's easier to see in the nether, and yeah, I'm gonna speed this up. I don't know where it came from, but because the tutorial that I followed is very, very old, I remembered that chains don't actually work anymore in the 1.21 update. Obviously, we moved on since then. So I remember watching a tutorial from Waddles, and he said you need to use snow. And I don't know why, but it just hit me without someone telling it to me. And this was an old tutorial that I did follow, so don't use chains, use snow. But I've never actually seen any powdered snow, so bring your booties. I don't have shulker shells yet, you guys, and I didn't bring any snow boots, aka leather boots, and so I didn't really come prepared, but I needed a lot of snow. Like a lot of snow for this, and this was quite far away from where my frog farm was, so going back and forth isn't really a viable option for me. It's just kind of time wasting in my 1000 days, so I just carried on, and I thought I'd be fine. It'll be fine, and then, you know, I could just jump out. It was fine. It was all working out. I was getting tons of snow. And then this one was a big one. I couldn't get myself out, and I almost panicked, and I was like, oh no, where's my shovel? Why didn't I have my shovel ready? Like, do you guys ever do that? And I was just like, I need daylight. Where's the way out? Where's the way out? I need daylight. I need daylight. There we go. And then I found the sun. So wear your snow booties. Don't ever forget your snow booties, okay? I gathered up as much snow as I could with the inventory space that I had, and then I decided to take me a goat and return to building my farm, and I would just have to come back later and get even more snow. We're gonna need a lot. I ended up putting the glass in the farm, and I used white this time instead of clear, and I really like the way that white looks, especially with these shaders, so I think I will be using white from now on. I then decided to start bringing in the frogs because, you know, we got to transport them all, and I brought one at a time because I wanted to go as smooth as possible, and I wasn't sure if this was going to work or not, but then I got lazy and decided I was gonna bring all the frogs at once, and it was a little chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot easier than the swamp. So I brought like 5, and I was just hoping with my double staircase they would all jump up and just get in the box, you know? Just get in the box. And so this took a minute.
A few minutes later, a few inches later.
I think we lost a couple. After going back and retrieving them, I did not think about maybe that they could jump out. It was not in the tutorial, it did not go through my mind, so I quickly grabbed whatever I could to stop them from jumping out while I was still trying to get a couple more in. The struggle was real. I'm just trying to get the last ones in. Honestly, these frogs are... I don't recommend this. I give it a 0 out of 10 of recommendations. I'm just gonna break this one. Like, will he just go through? Okay, I think all of our frogs are now officially in. I don't ever want to do that again. Anyway, I want to make sure that they cannot get out because I don't want to have to go chasing after frogs. Alright, I guess now we have got to put the snow in, and I'm not quite sure if I need to put it on the 1 high or the 2 high. So I went for the 1 high, and I have to say I'm not sure this is going to work. Anyway, I carried on and put my 4 platforms in where the magmas can actually spawn, and I realized that the mini ones aren't dying and I need them to die, so I need to bring that snow just down 1 more. I'm so glad that I noticed that before I put these golems in, because that would not have been fun to fix. Anyway, I put whatever these things are called in, and I just followed the tutorial in hopes that I really cannot screw up this part of the farm. It will not be good for my farm if I do that. So I very carefully watched every single thing the tutorial was doing, and I just copied it until it looked a little something like this. And now we just need to get the golems inside of that little block, and that's where they shall live their entire life. So we're gonna go ahead and make them. I don't think I've ever truly made an iron golem in Minecraft, really, just because I don't tend to use them very often, which I really should. And then I think you put the pumpkin on top, if I am right. Let's get rid of that one, and then hopefully this guy is gonna go perfectly in the box. All right, there's one, and then we're gonna add the second one. Right, I am now just adding the roof to the top, and that means that no gas can spawn, from what I understand in Minecraft, because that would be terrible to have gas in my nether roof to kill all my animals. That would be tragic, actually. And then we just need to build up a really high up here, and hopefully things will spawn that they're supposed to spawn. You know when your hand just slips and you try to catch yourself but you can't? Yep, that happened. I'm so embarrassed. I didn't fall from a high place. I was just testing gravity. I can't believe I died. I can't even believe I died, and now I have to go get my stuff before it despawns. Oh guys, this is not good. I don't have anything. I do not have anything. This is bad. Even my horse is all the way back there as well. Absolutely, I was testing gravity. I meant to do that, guys. Anyway, I came back to retrieve my stuff, but I forgot that I didn't have my snow boots because obviously I died. So I gotta get the rest of my stuff because I don't want to lose it, and some of it is in the middle. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this, but I gotta try. I won't have time to go back and come back. So maybe I could use one of those. Maybe I don't want to wreck the farm because that would be bad. I guess I can jump. Jumping's not too bad. I just want the rest of my stuff. If I could get my snow boots. Nope. I don't know where they are, but I know that my sword is there. It's just floating in front of those golems. You probably hate me for boxing them in. Let me get my helmet at least. Okay. At least I got my helmet and my chest plate. I need my sword. I don't know what happened to my boots. I had boots, but they don't know where they went. Maybe they just disappeared. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to, like, I don't want to ruin my farm, but I don't want to lose my stuff either, so I guess I'm gonna have to, like, block my way over and then try and get rid of the blocks on my way back. Maybe? Do I even have enough blocks? Hold on. Okay, at least I've got some blocks. I didn't think this through when I came out here, okay? I just rushed to get my stuff because I didn't want it to despawn. Alright, I've got those. I do feel like I'm still missing things, but I'll take what I've got. Anyway, I generally hope that this farm works. Okay, we're gonna actually go test it now and hopefully not fall off and just add a little bit of a safer platform here. But honestly, I think my hand slipped on my keyboard and I was down before I knew it. Like, you know when you try to, like, catch yourself and this just wasn't happening. I was just too slow. It all happened so fast. So hopefully the farm is working. Anyway, let's go see if there's anything in the chest to see if this was even worth dying for. Thank goodness we are not in hardcore. It would have been a very small world. I mean, I have died a couple of times. This being my second. That was my second death, I think. Or was it my third? I died a couple of times. So I don't think we're ready for a hardcore world, but it does look like it's producing. I wasn't up there long and I found my leather boots, so that's good to know. I need to plant this flower, so I'm gonna go ahead and do so before I die again and lose it. Alright, hopefully that will grow pretty. This took me a really long time to build, but I'm super glad because we have got so many of these lights, and that farm works super effective, by the way. Like, I was only up there for like less than a minute. Right, I want to go see my friend Dave because I feel like Dave needs a friend. Oh, and Jerry's here too. Jerry's always got a cactus, but today he's got a grass block. I'm never scared to look at Jerry in the eye. He never tries to fight me. I feel like we're friends. I have been left a beautiful gift, and someone found some dogs for me, so finally I have more wolves. I haven't actually gone out and looked for wolves myself, but the day will come. One day I'll have all the wolf variants, alright? I'm not sure when that day will be, so I'm just gonna make these all mine, and I think that we're gonna actually go and breed them up because, yeah, we need more. We need a lot more in case like a couple of them die. Not saying that any of my animals die. I take very good care of them, but geez, I think she sent me a defected one. I'm not sure what's going on with that guy, but we're not gonna... It's definitely defected. I'm not sure that one should be bred. You okay there, buddy? Do you want some beef? I think I'm gonna breed this one with the ones... maybe not that one. Maybe we'll go do one of the brown ones and get more brown ones over here. I don't even know where all of my wolves are. I definitely lose them. But we're not going to talk about that. That doesn't happen here. All right, let's make a baby. There we go. Okay, kind of wasn't the color that I wanted, but whatever. Anyway, I went to go trade because I want a name tag. It's very expensive in here. These guys' prices are so high. You think we wouldn't give them a good home. It's even decorated. It's not the way that I left it with beds everywhere, but anyway, if you guys do not have one of these in your Minecraft world, what are you doing? Why are you walking? We do not walk in Minecraft. Oh, no, no. I do not regret building this mine shaft. It was the best thing I ever did. This stupid dog. All right, you need to get out of here because you're ruining my ride. There we go. Anyway, I think this is the one I think I'm going to name. I think. Should we come up with a name? I plan on going on an adventure, and I know what you're thinking. You haven't done a lot of building in this 1000 days, and that is very true. We've been adventuring for a lot of this time, but I think in the first 1000, I didn't venture very far. So this time around, I got things that I want to experience, like naming my dog. And I think I'm going to name him maybe like Aspen. I think that's a good name for him, personally. I don't know. We're just going for it. Just reminds me of the snow trails or something like that. I don't know. Reminds me of Colorado. I don't know why. I don't even know if there's a place called Aspen, Colorado, but I'm assuming that there is because it's somewhere in my brain. Anyway, we decided to take the wolves out to see the snow because, you know, wolves like snow. And then I don't know what happened here, but, you know, there was just this place in here. And all of a sudden, a lot of these goats just, you know, they just want to hijack. You know, they just want to come in here and hang out with us because it's warm. But also, they just keep running into the walls and giving me their goat ears. I don't even have to bribe them. Like, they're literally all just hanging out in here. I guess they just want to give us some gifts. All right, I've been rammed more than enough times. Can someone just lose a... Oh, I've got two. Never mind. Never mind. I've got two in my inventory. I tried my best to literally find a screaming goat because I only want a screaming goat. But there was just like none about. Like, I feel like they're so rare and they're so hard to get. So I just settled with the goat horns in the end. I really was looking for a screaming goat though. What can I say, guys? They just love running into the walls. They just love it. Absolutely. Anyway, I went to go see Dave again and he gave me some pitcher pods. And I felt like Dave really needed a friend. He looked really, really lonely. So I guess we need another sniffer egg. I also went to S'more's base and found that she had even more dogs than me. And I told her that we need to go on an adventure. This whole 1000 days has been adventuring, but I have an inventory problem. It's driving me crazy. We gotta go to the end. I gotta build a barn first. I told myself I was gonna build the barn and then we have to go to the end, and she's coming with me because no way am I going to defeat the dragon by myself. Absolutely not. But I need those shulker boxes. Honestly, inventory space. I was hanging out for the bundles, but the bundles were taking way too long. So, yep, I eventually finally, after a couple weeks, finished this place up, and it takes us all the way down to a very, very undone bottom. We're definitely going to make this into a Mario storage area at the bottom, but we've got a lot of work to do yet. Speaking of work, it's time to terraform because my animals do not have a shelter over their head, and they haven't done for almost, I don't know, 1,500 days or more. So I actually better get to work. So I'm gonna flatten out all this land and start mapping out where we're gonna put the barn. S'mores left me a little message, okay, I'm down, as if she had a choice. And so I said we're just gonna go see Donkey's wife, right? Because, you know, Donkey's wife was a dragon. So it can't be that scary. I'm sure we can defeat the dragon. I'm sure it'll be easy. I mean, I'm obviously going to hide behind her, but I'm just going to fill her with confidence that she can do it, and I'm going to hide behind her like a good friend does, you know? She's got this. We got this. She's going to get us those wings. Anyway, I decided to actually get some work done. As I keep saying, I'm getting work done, but not getting any work done. And she decided to be very kind and chop a ton of trees down for me. And since she was on the server and we don't very often get to play at the same time, you know what that means. I gotta prank her. Like, no way she could be on the server and I can't prank her. Like, this would be a great time, right? Didn't have that much time to come up with anything, and the only thing I could think of was me becoming invisible, and I don't even know how to make an invisible potion. I actually had to Google it. Thank goodness for Google, right? And I didn't know when she was gonna log off, so I had to do this fast, and I was not prepared to do this, guys. I legit was not prepared to do this. But ever since I was jump scared out of my chair when she pretended to be a creeper, do you know those skins that you download that I didn't even know she knew how to download, because at that time she didn't know how to download those? Well, she downloaded one of those and she jump scared me. She came in the house as a creeper and I didn't even notice it was not a creeper because it looked like a creeper, and I thought, this is it, my house is gonna blow up. I just built this house, and I fell out of my chair. The only thing that would have been better is if I was on camera, but she didn't get that. So, payback time. I don't think this will be quite as good as that prank, but this is the best I can do right now, okay? This is the perfect opportunity, but my inventory is full, so I just, you know, gotta take care of that. And I've never used these potions before, so it's my time to shine, people. And when I mean shine, it's my time to disappear. Actually, I need to check that. Okay, I have disappeared. Okay, this could be good. We could be good. I think we should get some snowballs. Hopefully we have some. And we could, like, throw them at her, and then she's gonna be like, who the heck is throwing snowballs at me, right? Like, you would be very confused. I definitely need to look at better pranks than this. But this is all I got. Oh no, there's a creeper there. I generally, speaking of creepers, guys, I thought that thing was gonna blow up. But I think I took my armor off. I'm safe. I generally almost died on the floor going, no, all my hard work I've just worked on is gonna blow up. So I didn't know you could walk by mobs with potions of invisibility, but that's good. Does it work on the warden? Because that could be good to go sneak things. Anyway, I only have 2 snowballs, so this is not going to be a very good prank, but we're still going to make it work. I was just going to look down here and see if we had any more snowballs. I swear we had more, but apparently we do not. And I do not have a compartment for snowballs, which... Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Do you think she's seen me? I can't press the door now. Rude for ruining my prank. It would have been a little bit better out in the woods in the dark, which is a little bit more scarier. But if I hit her, will her dogs try and kill me? Because that could be a general problem for me, especially if I got no armor. I don't know. I guess we'll have to soon find out, won't we? I wonder what she's doing. We're just gonna go in, maybe? Do you think she'll notice if we go in? I don't think she noticed us. Alright, let's just take another invisibility potion. Oops. I'm making a lot of noise for someone who's invisible. Alright. Alright. Let's go. I don't think she noticed us. Alright, what if we hit her? Well, that was a fail. What is she doing? Is she AFK? Nope. She is definitely not AFK. What is she doing? She's checking everything. She's checking it all out. Okay. Let me move those baked potatoes because I feel like I'm gonna hit them. Like, let's hit her. She didn't notice. Well, let's follow her then. I thought she would have noticed us. Alright, let's follow her and her dogs. I guess they didn't hit me, so I guess you can hit someone with a snowball. Let's see where she's going. She's probably gonna go chop down more wood. She's actually getting some work done while I'm stalking her. Behind her. Oh look, she's even made us a little ice. Well, that's easy. I need those boots. Alright, let's see how long it takes her to notice us. I wonder if we just start like taking things out of the chest and seeing if like she even notices. I mean, this could be a long prank. It's probably not the best prank I've ever had. But given the time that I had to come up with one, this is the best I could do, okay? I guess I could go put a creeper skin on, but I feel like she'd know. I feel like if she's done that to me, she'd know. Alright, what is she doing? I'm surprised she hasn't noticed us yet. Well, let's just see if she noticed. Like, I'm just gonna sit here and see if she notices me. And then I'm gonna take things out of the chest if she puts things in there. I'm gonna just see how long it takes for her to notice. I think she's curious. Alright, what's she putting in there? She's got a lot of bone meal. Got a lot of scaffolding too. I guess you need that to chop down trees. I don't enjoy that. Oh, no, she's looking up. Does she see us? I think she sees us. Oh, I think she sees us because she's moved back now. She's trying to figure something out. Oh, well, I think she's finally seen us. I was gonna take things out of the chest and maybe I should have hid behind a tree. Oh, the invisible swirls! It gives it away. I guess I can see the swirls now. I didn't notice them when I checked. I mean, what's the point of an invisibility potion if it's gonna give you white swirls? They're not invisible. Lol. Did you open the door before I got to it too? I was like, wait, where is she? So I guess I did do something. It wasn't the best prank, guys. But I gave it my very best go, and now I probably should get to work. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna get her on the next prank. Absolutely gonna get her on the next prank. It probably won't be as nice as that prank. Anyway, we have building to do because the only thing we've built in this 1000 days is a mine shaft, and that's pretty embarrassing if you ask me. So we're here building our animals a barn because you guys know how much the animals love me and how much I love them. And they need a roof over their head. I also want them to be very free range. I don't like cows out in the elements, you know, out in the rain and the thunder. It's very scary for them. Anyway, so, you know, just breaking a couple ankles here. This is going to be a 2-story barn. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make it work because I don't plan anything out in creative. I want to be able to put some villagers up here so I can do some trading. Because I do have a pumpkin automatic farm over there, and if we get some villagers up here, we can trade all the golden carrots we want because we're not going to murder my cows, of course. We would never ever do that on my server. It's not allowed. Only when we need, you know, to breed up some wolves. Only when it's necessary. So if you're gonna kill your animals, at least give them a good shelter, alright? That's all I'm saying over here. If you're gonna use them for things, to get things, at least, you know, make sure they have a space to roam around with. They're gonna be free roaming cows. Probably give you better beef that way. Since barns are quite tall, I want to make this quite tall. I don't want my head hitting the roof. I mean, I'm pretty short already, but you know, sometimes you build in Minecraft and your head hits the roof, and then sometimes you build in Minecraft and you're very far away from the roof. I mean, as a 5'2.5" person anyway, my head very rarely touches any roofs, but I'm just saying, for the tall people in Minecraft, you never know. They could bring in height sizes. Besides, my camels are quite tall, so that's my excuse anyway. There's just nothing better than stripping wood in Minecraft, am I right? It's just so fun. Anyway, I'm always being attacked in this game, and I don't know whoever voted in this mob, whether this was one that got voted in, but you should not be playing Minecraft if you voted those in, okay? You should be banned, because I have had enough. Because everything is always trying to kill me, and I just want to get some building done. And I know what you're thinking, just go to sleep, but that takes away from my 1000 days, alright? So I can't sleep. I just have to keep building because I didn't get a lot done in the first, I don't know, 400, 500 days. I did a lot of wandering around my world and gathering resources, which I've already run out of. Anyway, I'm not quite sure what we want to do with the walls yet. I have absolutely no plans. I'm just literally going to freestyle this build and hope that it just turns out okay. I do need to make a stable for horses as well, but it's not going to be in this barn. I also am going to do the roof because that building beside you, I did the roof. I built it wrong, okay? So basically what happened was I did it make your roofs odd numbers, okay? This is a lesson. I built that by accident. I counted an odd number, which just happened to be an even number. I obviously wasn't paying attention enough. And when it came to actually putting the roof on, it was an even number. And if you guys don't know, even numbers are bad for roofs. You will not have a good roof with an even number. So do you want to know what happened? I had to take a whole wall down and start again. I'm not doing that on this build, so I am just putting in some building blocks to make sure that I have counted this correctly, because I don't make the same mistake twice. I usually do it about 3 or 4 times just to make sure it's a mistake, that's all. But I don't want to do it again this time because I'm running out of time in this world and I really need to get something built. I haven't built anything in a long time and I really need this barn to work out for me. I've also run out of wood, and so I'm just going to use any building block at this point. I'm not sure what color this roof area is going to be anyway. I just want to get the foundation in so then I can then think about a color palette, and I really want to challenge myself to use mangrove wood because I never use that wood and I've never really truly built with it. Oh, look, there's just friends down there for me. I make friends wherever I go. Wherever I go, there's always friends there for me. And it looks like I did indeed count correctly this time around. So that is good to know. But I would love to use the mangrove wood. And I would also love to use the bamboo. So I'm going to challenge myself to using it. So I added the mangrove on. And so far, I do like it. So I do think we're gonna go with this. We're gonna make it work whether I like it or I don't like it, because I've told myself that this is the color palette we are using and I'm gonna have to figure it out. Barns are generally red, and I wanted this to be more of a cottagecore barn because once I got the idea, I just kind of went with it. I freestyled it and hoped for the best. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this little roof on here. Am I the only one that hates building roofs? Because I really don't like doing the roofs, but I like decorating the roof. But I don't like doing this part. So that looks okay. And then I think we're gonna try and build it out of bamboo. That looks good. I think spruce and mangrove actually go together quite well. And then we're just gonna try a little bamboo here. I'm not liking it. I don't think there's enough variation for me. And also the red and the yellow and the green, it gives me McDonald's vibes. And I love McDonald's, don't get me wrong. I am a fast foodie, but I don't want my barn to actually look like my animals are going to McDonald's. So we gotta figure this out. I'm trying to like the bamboo. I really want to use bamboo. I never ever use this building block. I don't know how to use it. It just never looks good for me. But I really want to use it. I really want to do something that I don't normally like. I'm hating it. I do not like it. It just reminds me of McDonald's, and it makes me hungry for fries, honestly. Yeah, I don't like it. It isn't really the vibe that I want. It was not what I envisioned. So my best idea was to kind of make it like my starter house and maybe just try it with some moss and kind of make it very cottagecore. I'm generally better at building cottagecore than any other type, so I figured, all right, let's try it and just see what it actually looks like. I'm not sure that this is going to be the only block on there because green would just be kind of boring. So I needed to add some more of the mangrove wood to make sure that this honestly looks good together. And don't you just get so frustrated when you place a block and it doesn't go the way that you want it? Because it probably is like 75% of my life at this point. I'm just gonna add in these stairs because I need to get the full look before I approve it. And I guess this is building, guys. Sometimes you just gotta like freestyle and try things and take things down. Anyway, I decided to put in the spruce wood this side and kind of make it more look like a barn, and maybe we'll add some fence in the middle. And I do like it. It looks better than the other side. So this is what I mean when you build, guys. You just don't decide on anything. Try everything out. Or that's my way of building. And we're just going to come and actually take a good look at this. I like it. I think I'm going to bring the fence down one, but I like it. We just need to add some variation to it. So my idea was to try these red bricks because I don't know, I just feel like it kind of goes with the red palette. So I'm going to try and incorporate like an overgrown roof where the moss is like overgrown the actual like bricks on the house. And then I'm just going to add these slabs in here for like the actual like barn roof because I've already been blown up by a creeper. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. These roofs are very aesthetic, but they are not mob safe. I could not do this in hardcore. These type of houses, no way. I have to light them up better. I've been blown up by a creeper. Let's not dwell on that, okay? Do you know how scary it is to be chased off a roof by a creeper? It's pretty scary. It gets your heart racing. So we're just adding some slabs up here, and then we're gonna definitely add some more lighting because I don't even know where they're spawning at, but they are spawning. I'm just gonna add some greenery here and a little bit of this, you know, I like the green and I like the overgrown look. And then I think we're gonna come in and add some more of this like brick and like granite kind of colors and hopefully get that to look good somehow. And I think I need some lanterns as well. I think I want to move this over more in the middle rather than at the end because I want it to kind of like the ends of the roof, so the outgrown area, and I just lost all that. But let's start again, and we're gonna just take all that moss down that we put in and just start putting in different granite to hopefully make it look like it blends in, but like it's, you know, like it's overgrown at the same time. We don't want too much, but we don't want too little. So let's go ahead and add another layer, and I don't know how I really want this to go. I really have this dream about doing a roof, which, you know, like those roofs that kind of like they're one color on one layer and then another color, and it's like a variation. That's kind of what I wanted to do, but I haven't done it yet, and I guess this roof isn't going to be that because I've already got my heart set on this now. I like the way that this is looking. I just want to see it from down below. I don't like that. That looks like a giant triangle and it looks terrible. It actually kind of reminds me of a witch's hat, if I'm being honest. So we need to go and collect all my moss that I dropped on the floor and get back up there and try and just fix it to look a little bit more natural, and like generally the moss is naturally just overgrown on the roof here. And it just looks old and cottagecore, the way we like it, cozy. If you guys have enjoyed my lack of work ethic and my terrible commentary on trying to tell you what I was doing when I did it months ago, then please subscribe. It really does help out my channel. Please like this video so the algorithm pushes this video out, because I do enjoy doing these for you guys, and these are my favorite videos to make, but they do take months and months and months, and they can be painful to edit as well, alright? Because it's like 3 months worth of Minecrafting in one video. Anyway, I still don't like it, so we need to like clean it up a little bit. It's not perfect. I mean, I think once we put some plant life on here as well on all of it, then I think it will look good. I think we can put some lanterns and some decorations on the roof as well. I mean, I don't know if anyone's roofs actually look like this, but my barn's gonna look like this, alright? Oh, got that one wrong. Hold on, we gotta put the right one in. Still not in love with it, but I think we're gonna take a break from that and work on the interior. And I made a lot of friends here. Like, the community seems really nice. I don't actually have any cake or anything to offer them, but they're all just like waiting down there to see me. I mean, there is quite a lot of them, and there more and more are coming. I also want to really like this bamboo, and I don't like bamboo. I just don't think it looks good in a barn, but I also want to be a resourceful barn and reuse things like wood, and so I'm gonna really try and use it, and I'm gonna have to go down there and collect all of that stuff. I just don't want to mix with this party, you see. I didn't come here to make friends. I'm trying to build, guys. So the neighbors were just being a little bit noisy, so they just went to bed. I just told them to go home and go to bed, and that's what happened. Absolutely did they not die. And then I really want to add some decoration on these sides, so I just had this moment of thinking, and I had these barrels here, and I was just like, can I add these? Would they look better? And yep, that already makes it look 110% better. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And I also want to add some fencing because I'm tired of working on the roof, so I need a break. And I think I'm gonna use this fencing, but I also have another design idea. I just don't know how well it's gonna execute, but I do like this, and my animals will have a plenty of place to wander. But I also really like this, but I think my animals can get out of there, so I don't think I like it either. I don't think I'm sold. I'm just gonna take it down, and I think I'm just gonna put normal fence. I also added barn doors to this building over here to kind of make it look more like a barn, like the animals are being let out into the yard. So we did that as well, which is just basically a ton of trap doors. It was actually very easy. I'm then gonna go and work on the walls. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for the walls, but I think I'm gonna use barrels, I think. And I know I could just use scaffolding, but I'm too lazy. I just want to see what this looks like. So we're just gonna do this. I want to do something different that I've never done before, and then I think we're gonna do fencing in the middle to make it look more like a barn, not windows, because we want to give it a barn feel, just because it is a really tall building, because we're gonna have people live in the barn and work in the barn. So the villagers are happily to do that. I don't really like it. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's just not what I'm looking for. I just want to try it this way. I never really know how to actually place barrels, but I just want to try it this way, just in case this makes it look better. Okay, that looks better with the mangrove wood and the black. I think that pops. I like it, and I think we're going to keep it. I also added these here and decided to do every 3 rather than every 5. I like the way the black looks, so I'm pretty happy with that, but I just want to come in here, and my jumping skills are not great. I have to say, the amount of times I break my ankles just jumping in Minecraft is just unreal. I will never have good ankles. I'm surprised that I can get anywhere without flying. But I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this in with my scaffolding. I've started to actually like the scaffolding, and then I just need to add some fence like the other one, but this wood's got to go a certain way, and it is kind of hard to see what I did that side, so I'm just gonna wing it and hope for the best. And let's get rid of this oak wood because we put that in to count, and it can go now. It is not necessary. We'll also get rid of that wool eventually. Okay, let's just go ahead and put the fence in here. It's very hard because I don't know what I did that side. I don't actually count. I just freestyle everything I do. So I do like that. I do think I'm going to come back and put different red variations in the wall. Eventually, maybe some red concrete or something. Maybe red terracotta, but I gotta light this place up because I also had a creeper jump on me. Didn't kill me though. But I'm not making that mistake again. I thought I lit it up enough, but these creepers just be spawning, let me tell you. So in order to make this look good, I'm going to add the lanterns to kind of make it very cottagecore. I don't know how people are lighting up their roofs, but things just be spawning on them if you don't. And then these are the things I decided for the wall. So we're gonna do the brick, kind of like what we did on the roof, and then in the middle, this is on the level 1, by the way, guys, not level 2. On the level 2, we use the barrels instead. But in order to bring this all together, I decided I'm gonna use the brick. I just have a hard time jumping up in granite, in polished granite, and this is going to be the color variation to match it to the roof, so it all kind of blends in together, so it kind of makes sense. And then let's get rid of this. Let's just add that last one. There we go. Perfect. I think we're going to do that on all of them, and then we're just going to add some lanterns, but I don't know if I want to add a fence or just a lantern. I do like that. And then I'm also going to add the flooring as mud because I feel like barns are like muddy, especially cottagecore ones. So I decided to kind of add a very like muddy floor variation, which took me a very, very long time. And then I came up here and I still hated this, but I said I was going to use this building block so It can be upstairs with the villagers. I don't care. I really don't like that, but we're just gonna keep it. I also wanted to build it out a little bit because the other side where the entrance was meant to be was very close to the cactus farm, and I didn't like that, so I figured I might as well make this like a beachy farm house. I mean, this is Minecraft. We can make it like Animal Crossing. We can do whatever we want. So my idea was to kind of make like a little barn going towards a cottagecore beach. I felt like the cactus farm kind of took over the other side of the what was meant to be the main entrance, so I'm just gonna bring it out here because I feel like we could put a ton of wheat out here and we could just make it like very cottagecore. In my opinion, we could make it very like Animal Crossing, just like a very beachy. We could do very pretty walkways, and so I'm just gonna add the last bit of the roof. And you know me, I like my moss, and this wasn't going to be a big roof. Obviously it's just going to be like a little walk-in area. I'm not sure we're going to have any walls, but I do think that we're going to have like a back. Maybe we'll have like a little place for the animals to roam in the back, because you know I only want the best for my animals. I then went on the interior and decided to put the staircases as the roof to kind of hide it, just in case it rains. Sometimes the rain comes through the moss, so I got to keep my villagers dry. Only the best for my villagers. So I need to go ahead and just add these walls in because we have not put all the walls in yet, but I also need to keep one empty to get the villagers in here, which will be another fun thing. From ghast to creepers, I don't know what their problem is, but thanks, buddy. I mean, you could have at least taken the whole tree down. Don't be so rude next time. Anyway, I decided to take a mining break and go with a friend to go mining and collect some diamonds and just go caving and do all the fun things in Minecraft. Now, we decided to separate different sides and see how many diamonds we could get. Like, when I was making a joke out of this, I was like, I'm gonna get so many diamonds. Do you see how far I've mined and I haven't found a single diamond? And I cut this scene to be a lot shorter than it is. I mean, I probably went 200 to 300 blocks and not a single diamond, while my friend got like 30 to 40 to 60 diamonds. And I don't want to talk about this because this is my worst mining session ever. And you wanna know what the worst part was? This is all I got, while she was over here getting all the diamonds. And to find out, she got tons. Look at it, 20, and there's just diamonds right there in front of me. This is where she was mining. Clearly, she got the right end of the stick, and I went the wrong end of the stick, and that generally never happens to me. Look, diamonds. She missed one. She didn't even get this one. She's got like 30. And there's one up here. This is going to be my only diamond that I'm getting today, guys. This is it. We are not on diamond luck. Look at that. The one diamond. One diamond. That's it. That is it. Let's open this chest. 30 diamonds. This is not going in my favor. Anyway, I was very embarrassed. I only got one diamond, and the other diamonds were on top of the high roof. That was my lick. So I'm in a scary cave where it's completely dark and there's tons of mobs, and the only diamonds I can get are the ones on the roof, which is really high up. And then a baby zombie came and attacked me, and I'm like, buddy, and then, oh my goodness, this is going terribly wrong. This mining session is going terribly not in my favor. And then I hit a dog, of course, and then the dog's trying to attack me, and the zombies are trying to attack me, and I'm just trying to survive here. I'm just trying to make it. All that just for a diamond on a roof. You gotta be kidding me. I'm not sure what's going on with today, but I don't know when Mojang thought it was a good idea to put all of the diamonds on the roof. This is not working out for me. I'm gonna have to like find something. Here, I'm gonna use my wood, and I'm gonna have to jump up, and I'm gonna have to plank over because scaffolding only goes so far. This is the one time scaffolding has actually failed me, and if I make one wrong move, guys, that's it. I didn't sleep in a bed. I will never find my stuff again. I will never make it back to this cave, I can guarantee you. I've never had to work so hard for diamonds before. In all honesty, I would never have come up here had I found a ton of diamonds. What I have to do for 3 diamonds. Well, actually, I think it might be an okay vein. I think it's a vein of 5 or 6, so maybe it is a little bit worth it. I just can't go home diamondless. It's embarrassing. So what I'll do for a diamond at this point. There we go. All good. I'm not so sure I'm gonna go and get the other ones though. Maybe I will. Maybe I will go get those too. Oh, I gotta get my way down now. Till mining session, and actually this doesn't really stress me out. It didn't give me that really relaxing mining session that I thought I was gonna have. So I'm just gonna try and light the place. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just leave them for her. She's better with the bow. I'll leave them for her. She'll figure out that they're there. I just light the place up for her. There you go. See, I told you she'd take them out. Take your friends mining with you. Then we found this place and we did get a bunch of rail because we will need those to get our villagers across, and we just need them in general because we like to use our minecarts in Minecraft. Even if we have wings, you could still lose your wings. We also got lost in this cave and had to kind of dig our way out because we did not know the way out. Like I said, if we died, we were not finding our stuff today. And then there was water and I'm scared of drowning, so always pack potions in your inventory, okay, people? Always pack potions. And then it turns out we were actually not that deep in the water and we got out pretty fast. I probably didn't need the potion, but you never know. You know, I get scared of drowning. It wasn't that deep and we got out pretty fast eventually. At this point, I didn't know where we were or what day it was, and apparently it's morning. After all that mining, you know, I just wanted to take a little nap. And so I put my bed down, and you can imagine what happened next. Just wanted to take a little nap. Been mining all night long. Nope. And then this guy's trying to kill me. Oh, great. And now it's storming. So we're doing pretty good. I mean, I just wanted a calm mining session, and it's all very chaotic now. My inventory's full, there's mobs everywhere, it's thundering, and I don't even know the way home at this point. I just want to take a nap. I just want it to be daytime. No mobs, nice and calm, so I can find my way home. Anyway, for the first time ever, I actually found our way home. Usually I'm not a leader, I'm a follower, but that time I was a leader, and that's probably why it was so chaotic. Anyway, I decided to finish my barn because that was a lot more calming than going mining at this point. And so this was kind of the floor that I was deciding on, but not sure yet. I do like it. I like the wood. I like the different tones, but I'm not 100% on it. Anyway, so I went ahead and put the barrels in instead to make it just look a little bit more barn-like, just because I kind of need it to look like a barn because it is a barn. But then I went ahead and added the other side of the flooring, and then I came out to gather more resources, and this is what I came out to, and I was not prepared for this. And so I tried to hit the skeleton, but I accidentally hit the horse. My bad. But everything was trying to attack me, and it was very chaotic there for a minute. See, very chaotic. And then they're all spinning, and I'm not sure why they're spinning. I don't know if it's a bug or what the deal is, but everything is just chaotic. It's just chaotic out here. All I want is the horses, okay? These would be great for Halloween, by the way, guys, which has passed now, but at the time that was my thought process, okay? Not to mention that these ones actually swim in water, I'm pretty sure, so that's why I really want them. And they will also look really good with the new mobs that are coming. And then the white wood. I think we can make a really spooky area somewhere far away from my cottagecore area, of course, but it would be really cool to make a spookier area. And I'm gonna grab this guy, but I swear there was 4, but I only have 3, so maybe I killed the other one by accident. I don't know actually what happened to it, but we're just gonna tie them up somewhere safe. I don't know what's going on with that goat either. I don't know what's going on with these animals, honestly. I'm not sure if it's a bug or like what's going on in the game, or if this is just what I've done to them for living with me. Anyway, I then decided to build an area to get the villagers across because we were getting very close to finishing the barn. And when I tell you I never want to do this again, and I didn't even care about like changing them, I never want to do this again. And how did I just go through that guy? How? Tell me how. Tell me how it didn't push me back and stop him. I don't know. it doesn't matter. But anyway, after doing that, I finally put in the last things, and then I also found a cat, and I wanted to make a kitty because I finally have my favorite cat since my villagers are in, and cats have been spawning. So I'm sorry to little Meowster who died in the caves, but I have 2 new replacements, and we're gonna name them because we're gonna really take care of our cats this time around. So we have Fern. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm gonna name the other one yet, but I have 3 just in case something happens to one and you're gonna sit down. Anyway, I went back to finishing building my barn, and I'm gonna add some decorative pieces. I'm really into barrels this build. It's just very cottagecore. I mean, I wasn't actually planning on cottagecore. I didn't really have a theme of what I wanted to do. I was just kind of building, but it just kind of turned out this way, and now I'm just gonna finish it up as a cottagecore build. So we're just gonna add that in there. I want my animals to have plenty of room, so then maybe I could divide some of this barn in half and have lots of different variations of animals. Anyway, now that the barn kind of is done, I decided to grab a camel and bring him back to his living area. But when I tell you that it didn't go as planned, it really didn't go as planned. Now everything started out perfectly. Look at him, he's super happy, he's super excited to get out and about. And then he kind of like disappeared, and I was like, oh no, it's gone horribly wrong. So I thought he disappeared, but apparently he was still there, he was just hanging on. And I thought maybe I could jump down, and then that kind of made his health go down, and I didn't know that he was going to get that damage. And so I figured, hey, I could just ride him home, right? Well, I didn't bring a bed, did I? Not the smartest idea I've ever had, but as I'm already here and he's already halfway or a quarter of the way back to my base, maybe I could just ride him home, but that really wasn't working because it was all water. So that was not going to work, and it was starting to get dark, so I took the lead and I was like, all right, let's just get him through here and let's see if we can get him back here. And so I got my sword out just in case any bad guys came, and I lost him already. All right, let's find this little guy. Anyway, I tried to get him to go back up because the scary guys are about to come out, and I'm not sure that we are ready to fight them all by ourselves. But I was so scared he was gonna drown. The struggle was real in third person because I wanted to make sure like I didn't lose him. Anyway, I tried this for a little while. I feel like he's gonna fall down and then he's gonna get hurt, and I'm really scared he's going to get hurt. But I tried to go as long as I could on here, and that way I could hopefully avoid any other mobs. And then I reached this point, and that's kind of when it all fell apart again, because this is where the mobs can reach me. And so I started panicking. I really started panicking because this guy was trying to get me, and I just needed to get my camel and get out of here. Okay, let me just take my camel. Just let me get my camel. We'll be out. And so I just decided to run as fast as I can, and these skeletons had no mercy on my animals, let me tell you. I just need to get out of here. Just let me leave. Please just let me leave. Don't hit my camel. He's only got 5. Oh no. Why did I forget to bring a bed? Oh no. I'm watching my poor camel just lose his life as we speak. This is very chaotic. I'm like, oh, then I remembered that actually camels can go fast if you hold the shift key, so I did that for a little bit, and I was just like, come on buddy. He couldn't jump. He just wasn't jumping. Oh no, this is not good. All right, come on buddy, we need to get home. There's a village up here that we can stay at, and there's a bed, and I can sleep, and if we just make it to the village, we might actually survive the night together. He's only got like 3.5 hearts left, so I'm a little bit worried. You know, guys, I am great with animals. I just want to let you know that this doesn't always happen. It's just, he just wouldn't get in the mine cart, okay? If he would have just gotten in the mine cart, this wouldn't have happened. Anyway, we are safe at the village. I can put him in here, and then he won't really be able to get out very far. And then I could just literally go in a house and sleep. Oh, no. Do not do this, Mr. Creeper. Okay, we've got 2 hearts left. Oh, there's another creeper. This is not going good, guys. This is terrible. I just need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. Okay, okay. Just keep going. Just keep going. This village is definitely not safe, but we are very close to home. I know where we can go. I know a safe place. All of my villagers are down here safely, so if I just take him down here, we will be safe. We will be safe, okay? No one can get us. No one can get us. No one can hurt my camel with his 2 hearts, okay? And then I can come back out here and take care of these guys. Oh, he got damaged. Oh no, he's suffocating. Oh no, this was a terrible idea. This is chaotic. I gotta sleep. I gotta sleep or someone's gonna shoot him. I made that advancement, but I've made an advancement, but I'm really worried about my camel, that he is gonna get hit by something. Oh, there's a skeleton. Do not hit my camel. Do not hit my camel. He's got no life left in him. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Come on, buddy. We're gonna get you home. All right, we've got 1 heart left. If I make one wrong move, I am not gonna make it home with my camel. All right, buddy, we're gonna go home and we're gonna feed you a cactus. And I eventually got him home nice and safely, and I took those out so he couldn't get out because, you know, we don't want to lose him. And he is nice and safe in there, and he wants to stay in there, and he's gonna live a very, very happy life. I also fed him a cactus to get his health back up, and he is good to go. All right, guys, I'm just gonna prove to you I'm a great animal mom. All right, and I gave him up to cactus. And now he needs a friend, so I went back to the mini base to get the baby because the baby might be easier to transport. And don't worry, guys, I'm going to be so safe with this animal. Nothing will happen to this animal, I promise. I will literally not let this little baby out of my sight, okay? He's gonna live a very happy life if you just come with me. Look how cute he is with his little run. Like, look at him. Oh, that's so adorable. I'm gonna make sure that he's safe. See? He hasn't fallen in a ditch or anything. He is so safe. And he's gonna get in the minecart. He's gonna be a good animal and do what I say. So there's a little minecart here. If we just get him in, let's see if he'll get in. Buddy, can you get in? Let's push him in. Come on, this will just make life easier. Oh my goodness, he got in. What a good animal. This is the best animal I had. And I have a bed this time, all right? And I'm gonna just borrow that minecart, by the way. And then I'm gonna push him to his destination, but I'm gonna wait till daytime in case anything goes wrong. I'm just gonna wait till daytime. I'm gonna let it go nighttime, and we're not gonna make the same mistakes twice. So I pushed the little camel forward, so we're gonna go behind and follow, and hopefully he will make it there nice and safe. This is definitely the way forward, but I forgot that there are mine carts on here and I've lost my mine cart, but I'm gonna push this guy forward again, and hopefully that will just push all these extra mine carts forward. And then I ended up falling, so hopefully, okay, yep, he is making it. Look, he looks like a little giraffe. Oh, come on, guys, this is so cute. He looks like a little giraffe. Anyway, I got here and I made it, and he made it, but I accidentally hit him. My bad. I'm so sorry. Here, I didn't mean to hit you with the cactus. It was an accident, little baby camel. I don't actually have a name for him, so if you guys have any name ideas, please put them in the comments below, because I could not come up with so many names. I've got Jerry as my Enderman friend, so after that I'm out. Anyway, I want to take him in here, and he's so happy. Look at him, he's so cute. Anyway, let's lock him in, and he's gonna live in here for a little while. I'm not sure if I'm gonna move him to the other side when it's done, but for now he has a roof over his head. I also went to visit Dave, and Dave made a friend, and then Dave's friend had a baby, and so that happened as well. I also lost my wolf somehow in the water. I'm not quite sure how, but it happened. And yep, we had a baby, so that was interesting. And then I put the baby down. See, guys, I'm a responsible animal mom, just letting you know. And then we had a little Dave's baby, so now we have 3 sniffers. Also, I just wanted to say I did not do that on purpose, and I'm sorry, and I will come and fix this, and I'm so sorry to your guys' house. I didn't know there was a creeper out there, and the creepers really do be driving me crazy. Anyway, I wanted to move my cows to a nice, dry, safe place, but they were a little bit stupid, so I had to break a fence. Anyway, after that, they kind of came running. I only really need 2. But I convinced them to come with me and that they would have a very luscious life with me, and I had a really cool home for them that I had worked weeks building. So I said, come on buddy, come with me and live my little dog as my little shepherd, you know? Anyway, I think we lost half of them, but I wasn't worried. All I needed was 2. And if they want to be free roaming cows, well then so be it. But these 2, they want to come and live with me in my cool little barn. It's not quite finished yet, but we can start moving animals in. Anyway, they moved in. We've got the barn cats. We've got everything. Anyway, I did a lot of terraforming because we need to get some pathing in here. And so I spent a lot of time just working on the pathing for this area. And I, had a lot of creeper holes to fill in because we've had a lot of creepers around here. So hopefully we can make it mob safe. And put in the pathing, which took a very, 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 very long time. And you probably do not want to watch that because it is very, very, very boring. In the fact that, it was very detailed by the time we were done, and it did take me a long time to do it. So although there's not a lot of huge builds this time, just know I spent a lot of time working on a very detailed pathing, and by the time it's done, I actually really love it. And it's all about the mushrooms and the detailing for me. I absolutely decided, since we had a red barn, that we would incorporate some mushrooms because we're just gonna make this very cottagecore. And when I first learned to build this one, I was very excited, and I may have gone just a little bit overboard on the mushrooms, but this is what the pathing turned out. It did take me a really long time to put in a lot of this pathing because it is just so detailed. And we got a lot to go still. We got a lot to go. But yep, I just spent majority of about 200 days putting in this beautiful pathing. I absolutely love the colors. I love the way it goes towards the beach. I then really needed to get rid of something that's been really bothering me, and it was this, because we were done moving the villagers, and like I said, I would never do it again. It was not fun. I do not recommend, even with minecarts, it's still a mess. I also then finished the detailing on the barn because I said I was going to come back and do this, and so I added some red carpet, some red terracotta, and I think that was all I added actually. And then I was just looking at my camels up here, what a good view. Look at them, they're just so beautiful. I then wanted to add kind of a little roof, so I spent the majority of my time burning myself and added the little roof to make it just a little bit more cottagecore in aesthetic, and I absolutely loved it. I'm loving the way that's turning out. I think it's looking so good, so overgrown, so cottagecore. I then added some moss blocks because can you ever have too many? And then I use these little things on the side to kind of make a little plant area because hello, it's cottagecore, so you can't have too many plants in life. And then I love these little leaves. They are just super cute. And then I added these little red bushes. I think they are rose bushes, if I'm right. I added a texture pack onto my Minecraft world. I then decided to take a break from building because I had enough, and decided to come and sneak on someone else because I knew where she was, so why not? So I figured since she's AFKing from the looks of it, I would just come and sneak in and try and push her in a boat. See? Just AFK there. How dare she be AFK in my server? Absolutely not happening. So I pushed her, and I figured maybe she isn't AFK. What if she's just sat in front of her desk eating? So I pushed her again, just making sure she's not there. Okay, well, it kind of looks like we could get her into the boat and she could figure out how she got there. This is my time to shine. It is my turn to get back at her, and if we could just get her into the boat, which we're doing pretty good. Her dogs are sat down, so thank goodness for that. Oh, that one isn't, but it's fine. They don't look too mad at me. They look a bit confused, but it's fine. Anyway, we don't have far to go, so we're just gonna keep pushing. I just need to make sure she's not watching her screen while I'm doing this, because that would be very awkward. She's like, what are you doing? Right, she's not moving, so, oh. Well, I spoke too soon. I didn't do a thing. Anyway, she told me she was getting attacked by a ton of phantoms, and I said, I'm not. But speaking of the devil, I am too. I am too. I spoke too soon. I guess that's what I get. Anyway, this is what our pathing is starting to look like at nighttime. We still have so much work to do. I'm also growing bamboo here. We then decided it was time to go to the end because the agreement was once we had finished the barn, it is definitely time to go get more storage. And so off we went on our adventures. Now, I have never actually found the ender things, so I'm sitting here thinking it's below me, but I don't know why it's not flying in the sky. I don't understand ender pearls or anything like that. I don't know how they work. And so it just wasn't flying in the sky. And I was like, maybe it's here. And she was like, no, it's definitely not here. We would have mined into it by now. So anyway, we kept on our journey. Of course, I dug a hole just to double check because curiosity. And definitely there was nothing down there. But anyway, we just kept continuing on our journey. As we do, I was protected by the wolves, I was protected by the boots, I didn't have to go swimming. So I'm gonna get me a pair of these Frostwalker boots because, I mean, look how fun they were, guys. We didn't have to swim. Do you see this? You know how fun this is? I can't believe I've never gotten myself a pair before. So rude of myself. Anyway, this ender pearl was leading us to this way. And now, something I do know about Minecraft is that I always find that the stronghold is always near a village. And so it's telling us to go that way. So that's what we did. I mean, we were probably looking like two idiots trying to find the stronghold because neither of us knew how. I did go onto Google and figure it out, but it didn't really explain to me how to find it. I really don't understand at times why the pearly things do not float in the sky or they just drop down. But we did try to dig in some areas and there was not a stronghold there. See, I don't really understand how you know where it's gonna be. Anyway, I think at this point we could both say that it was two blind people leading the blind, and we just winged it in all honesty, and we just tried to get as close as we could. And we then found an area to dig down, and somebody walked on it with their frostwalking boots, and well, it wasn't water anymore, so we figured we'd just use water and dig straight down to see if it was actually where it kept breaking, but we weren't sure it was going to be here. And so obviously I have to refill my water bucket in case there's anything scary or there's any big jumps or in case I almost die. So I let her do the digging down because this was her way of saying this is probably the safest way to dig down without actually like hitting something we don't want to hit. But in all honesty, we just hit a cave that was very, very dangerous, and I said I don't think this is where the stronghold is. I've never seen a stronghold in a cave like this. So we kind of lit it up for a little while, had a little look around, but there was no luck. There was no stronghold in sight. Anyway, as another blind person leading the blind, it kept saying to me that it was around here, so I knew that we were in the right area, I just didn't know where. And so I was very determined to find where we needed to go. Anyway, this idiot decided to lead the blind, so I said, hey, I'm just gonna dig down real fast, which completely unsafe of me in case they fall into something scary. But actually, I was being very safe. I dug 2 squares instead of 1, and guess what I found? We found the stronghold. I mean, it took a while. It took a lot of digging, but we found it, and we entered, and you would think it improved from there. You really would think it improved from there. We took a little look around, checked the chest. There was really nothing good in there. Trash. One also had an idea to put these lights in each room, which was a dead end and was then not where we needed to go. And that was a very smart idea, because when I tell you that we spent a lot of time searching, I honestly didn't think that there was an end portal in the stronghold, because we spent like an hour walking around searching for the portal room. I kid you not. I honestly almost gave up and said, okay, it's not at this one. We're gonna have to find another one. We found the library, and I'm pretty sure this is where we found a armor trim and also a lot of books, and we need to come back here and steal some more books. Anyway, we just kept lighting it up. Still couldn't find the room that we needed to find. After many hours, another dead end. And we heard this. I think we're in the right place. I think we are in the right place of the portal. This guy definitely gave it away. It definitely gave it away. And there it is. The portal room. At last. At last. Let's just take out these guys. Because, oh, well, I guess he went and swam in lava. I mean, sometimes I like to take a hot bath in lava too. So, no worries about that. We're gonna put the eyes in the portal, and I guess there probably is no going back, but I guess we're going. Hold on. I gotta make sure all my safe stuff is out of my inventory. I gotta be prepared for this fight, guys. I'm a little nervous, just in case. And I jumped in, and I thought I died in lava, but I don't know. Maybe it was a glitch in the game. And we got here. And we're ready to take on the dragon. Can you imagine the blind leading the blind, taking on the dragon? I was ready for this fight because I was ready for some extra storage and I'm ready for some wings. Okay? My feet be tired of walking in Minecraft. Oh, wow. That's not a way to welcome your friends, but okay. I did forget to bring Donkey with me. Sorry, guys. Also, the Jerry's here were not as nice as the Jerry's back home, so it was kind of starting out a little bit rocky. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I was terrified for my life at this point, and I was like, buddy, I'm gonna take you on. I do not want to kill you. So my friend killed it instead. I hid it in the water. I could not. I decided to put the pumpkin on after this because no matter what I was doing, I was even looking at them, and they were angry. They were so angry. This is not how Jerry acts. Thank goodness Jerry does not act this way. Oh, it's really angry. Like, come here. So, you know, just come here so we can take you down. Like, we haven't even started yet and you're already causing me problems. I've never had this happen before. We got him once. That's it, S'mores. You take care of that little Enderman. You show him who's boss. I'm just gonna hide in the middle. I'm not scared or anything. I'm just pretending to be brave. I'm gonna put my pumpkin on actually, so sorry but that the quality of the video is not gonna be great here, but no matter what I was doing, they were just trying to kill me. That's it, S'mores. You go, you. I'm glad she's being braver than me because my health is not doing that great when I get hit by them. Oh, she's gonna go up that one, so I'm just gonna create a little safe place, you know. I'm glad I brought these lights with me, you know, the infinite amount of frog lights. I'm glad that frog farm was a really great investment in my time and resources. I'm just gonna make sure that I can see a safe place to hide from any Enderman. That is all. And then let's get my building blocks out and climb up because I am ready to take on this fight. I have had enough fights with the Enderman now. I am ready to take out the Ender Dragon. So let's just build up here. I'm gonna take a potion just in case I get knocked down because I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh god. Why does everything hate me in this game? Why? Alright, here we go. Here we go. I'm ready for this fight now. Alright, 1 down. 2 down. Let's see if we can take this one out over here without having to get off. I just don't want the Ender Dragon taking me down. 3 down. Alright, that's pretty good. I guess we could maybe take that one out. No, I think we're too far away. Too far away. I think I'm going to jump down and then I'm going to move over to that one. So I'm just going to jump and not look at any Enderman. I'm not looking at any Enderman. I don't want to fight. And, well, she's building that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Gosh, they're so vicious over here. Bring a friend with you. I'm just going to hide. I'm going to hide in the corner. I don't know why these guys are being so vicious to me. All I'm trying to do is take out the dragon. I don't think you guys even like the dragon. Bring a friend with you, and that's why. That's why you bring a friend with you. Anyway, we need to get up here. Anyway, I can definitely take another one out. You're gone. You're gone. Oh, I think she was going to take that one out, but I already beat her to it, so she's a little bit too slow. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to not look at the Enderman and anger them. I've never had such problems with Enderman before, and we're going to take out the last couple Boom. We've only got 2 more to take out after this, and I'm hoping not to have to climb up F2. Okay, we're gonna have to just climb. I think if we go to that one, we won't need to take out any more. Well, I just climbed up any one because at this point I can't look at anything without angering something. And also, I'm also getting knocked down by the dragon quite often, so this has been absolutely fun, but I climbed up the wrong one and it was the next one that I needed to climb up, so I guess we'll have to climb up that one. Alright, this is definitely gotta be the last one. I'm gonna take it out and the dragon is gonna be free as a bird. I wish I could really enjoy the view over here, but I keep getting attacked by endermen, so this is as good as the dragon fight's gonna get for you guys. And I'm just gonna show you at the end. This dragon did not like to perch for very long, so every time I got close, it just kept running away. But we eventually made the advancement of killing the ender dragon, so it's gone now, and we won. And thank goodness that was over, because that was a very, very stressful. It was not quite as easy as I thought it was going to be. I think we can now officially say that we defeated the dragon and we officially have finished the game. All done, all finished, the end of the story. Just kidding. I decided that I wanted the dragon egg, and of course it ran away from me. But I've never actually done this, and it felt really good to get the dragon egg because I never even knew it existed until, like, I don't know, a couple months ago. I didn't know this was a thing. I just had to reorganize my inventory, get my torch out, and then you break that block and boom, that egg is yours. And actually you get something for reaching that. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I almost had a near-death experience to get to my portal, so you guys know this is going to go really, really well. But don't worry, I am great with gravity. I don't fall off of things or anything, so if I fall, this is completely over for me. Anyway, I decided to use a light up here so I knew which way to go when I came here. And remember how I said these lights are going to be great? Well, these lights are great. I gave some ender pearls to my friend and I said, okay, we're going to go through the portal. And blind leading the blind, nothing happened. I'm still in the same place. Look at that. I don't know how people are doing this. Blind leading the blind again. So somehow we throw an ender pearl in there and it takes us to a different place, but it wasn't working for us. Oh, she managed to do it. I guess it's my time to shine. I'm still shining in the same place. Sorry guys. Third time lucky. Third time lucky. Maybe. I'm scared. What if I like fall off the cliff and then it's all over for me? Oh, no. Okay, this one has like a little bit of a better place to be up at. Still a very scary place, so I need my building blocks because we need to now go find an end city. So that's going to be really fun for me. I spent hours and hours and hours and hours looking for one. We had no luck. When I tell you that we had no luck, we had no luck. We spent hours and hours and hours. At this point, I made her drive because I just couldn't concentrate anymore. I joked to her and I said, I bet we've been going in circles, just in the same place, just not getting anywhere and not realizing it. We eventually found an end city, but it was not the one that we needed with the elytra. So we just decided to get some shulker shells because we really needed them. But my goodness, did I take a beating here. I'm like, geez, can you just give me a minute? Just let me get my health up. So I did what any person who's panicking do. I took a potion of healing. Because I don't want to die. I don't want to die. And I did manage to get some of these guys, but my goodness. I was trying to get them with my sword, with my looting, but they were just not having it. I could not get to them. They just kept hitting me. So I just took them out. I just didn't care at this point. Looked at an enderman and I'm kind of panicked that I've made one very, very angry, and so I was telling her just be careful because there's like 23, and then I also fell off the roof, so we were doing wonderful. And then I generally did look at an enderman and I was so scared because I had a half a life. See, he was angry. I knew I looked at one. Oh my goodness, I had two after me. Guys, I thought it was over. This was probably the closest call in the end that I've experienced. I don't know why Jerry does not love me anymore, but we were best friends. I thought this was over and S'mores was gonna have to go on without me. Guys, that was such a close call. I just kept searching and searching and searching. And when I tell you that I spent like 10,000 blocks before I found this one. At this point, I was on my own because we had been looking for like 8 hours. And I guess people have lives outside of Minecraft. So I was on my own for this one. And I was a little bit scared, but I just said to myself, I'm only going to go into the ship and get the elytra. And everything is going to be completely fine. But then this guy completely straight up and attacked me when I tried to go in, and he ruined that for me. I had to take my pumpkin off because I couldn't see, and I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And I wasn't worried because I had a potion, but I haven't been this high in the sky. I don't feel safe, and all I want to do was go in and get it and leave. So I took him out naturally, and I was like, I just need to land. But then there was another one who was hitting me. They've got better aim than me. Like, what's going on? Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, they're coming from like every angle. And I was like, what if I don't get down? Like, what if I just don't even not levitate back down? So I was starting to panic a little bit that I wasn't going to make it down. But I was like, all right, this is it. This is how it ends. At this point, I'm not going down. And then eventually the levitation eased off. And I was like, I'm going to make a quick escape inside. I don't care. I'm just going to make it inside. And then I took this guy out. Wow, he took me first. What can I say? But I eventually took him out. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting to the best part. Oh, and here we go. There was some loot in there, so I took that too because, you know, I got to get my chest out because, you know, I got no inventory room. And here we go. We got the first elytra. We could put that safely in my ender chest because I did not bring anything. I also found a second one about 1,000 blocks further away. So this was 2 end cities with the elytra. And this one was a little bit more scary, guys, because it was kind of over the void. And I didn't want the first experience to happen again where I levitated all the way in the air and almost panicked. But I just kept climbing because I really wanted that second elytra. I was coming in for 2 and I was getting 2. So I tried to make sure I remained under and dug myself this way so I could be as safe as possible. And there it was, the second elytra. I took out this guy too because I'm sick of being levitated at this point. And honestly, I can't wait to leave the end because I have been here for about 8 hours just searching the whole end for end cities. And I haven't even been raiding a lot of them, in all honesty. I just want the elytra and then I can just kind of move on. So I'm just gonna put the elytra safely away and then I am going to take myself home because I've had enough, of course, after I raid everything. So yep, like I said, I'm gonna get myself home safely, and that was the only safe way that I knew how to get home because I was so far away. I was like 10,000 blocks away, and so I just hope that there is an ender chest somewhere and I can get some bucks to put mending and unbreaking on the elytras. I guess I truly wasn't thinking after 8 hours in the end that I don't have any XP. So I truly was not thinking. I also could not find the unbreaking guy because I don't buy books very often. But can we just take a minute to really appreciate how this library looks because honestly, it's truly amazing. I don't know how she made the bamboo work with the copper, but can we just take a minute to appreciate that she made the bamboo work and I didn't? Alright, we found the unbreaking guy. We gotta get the unbreaking. And I was going to be a really good friend and put it on her elytra, but yep, like I said, I don't have any XP. I wasn't thinking this through. Also, once again, can we appreciate how much I absolutely adore having this here? I don't have to really do any walking, and it's just like starting to look like it's all put together. I can't wait until we do the storage room, which is going to be a Mario themed. I am truly really excited, but I had to go grind for XP, which I don't have a good source of XP yet. But if I could get to level 10, I could at least put the unbreaking on my elytra. And of course, I didn't have a lot of gunpowder, but I had a teeny tiny bit, and now we can truly go and try out our new wings and get a different view of the place. And look at all this land that we have over here that we can build around. Honestly, just having wings in Minecraft is truly amazing. Oh, we take things for granted way too many times. Anyway, I had to get back to work because we have pathing to work on. Like I said, this pathing actually took me a really long time to get done because it was so detailed. A creeper farm, so I started out here and I built up at least 3/4 of the way finished, but I couldn't get it to figure out how to work, so we're gonna cry myself to sleep with that nice beautiful rainbow. And we restarted one on the ocean, which was way easier to build, and a tutorial which is way easier to follow. I ended up using a Waddles tutorial. I'm pretty sure it was Waddles. I'm like 90% sure it was Waddles, and he just had a basic one for them with the snow golems instead of cats. So I was like, at this point I just want one that works. So that's what I did, and I was just putting the final touches on. And also, if you do build this, just know that if it rains, your snow golems will melt if you do not get the roof in fast enough. That did happen to me a few times, only the top one though, so don't worry, it was easy to fix, honestly. But I'm just gonna get rid of all of the torches and put the final roof on. I also had to grind a lot for this tinted glass, so start collecting your tinted glass and let's see what this produces. Okay, it works, it's great, and I'm so glad that we can get easy gunpowder. If you have looting 3, this will obviously give you a lot more. I also was alerted that there was a problem at the base, and I'm not sure what's going on with this guy, but he tried to escape, and this is where he escaped to. There's just something going on with the animals here. They're just not right, so rightfully so. I'm just gonna come up here and knock him off because we don't play on roofs, okay? And shockingly, he didn't die. I wasn't sure if he was gonna make it, but I then went mining, and this was the first one we found in the world, and ooh, so scary. Don't make no noise. I'm like a kid. I just want to make sure, like, if there's anything, I don't know if I want some of that stuff to decorate with. I feel like it would make a good ceiling. But oh, don't make any noise, buddy. Like, be quiet. Keep it quiet down here. You're gonna spawn the warden. Don't make any noise. I just want to see if that would spawn the warden. Oh, okay. It's set off. Okay. There's a button. You guys know I had to press it. You guys know I had to press that. I just wanted to see if that's what would spawn the warden. I guess that's a yes. That would spawn the warden. I just need to know what would happen if I made noise. I need to know if it was real. I've never been down here. I then decided to build a house for my wolves because I have a lot of wolves, but unfortunately I didn't record this while I was recording it, but I had my OBS on my Switch, so it was not recording anything but black because I obviously use Minecraft on my PC. So when I thought I was actually recording this, I wasn't, so I'm so sorry, you guys. If you want me to make a tutorial on the mushroom house, please let me know because this is honestly one of my favorite builds. And I needed a place for all of my wolves because I couldn't keep track of them, and so I did end up building this little mushroom house, and honestly it was the cutest little house ever. And so if you want a tutorial, I can do a whole tutorial on this. And I also really wanted to make a mushroom door, so it wasn't working out like this. Okay, that just was not looking like a mushroom to me, so I'm gonna come back and figure that out later. But I kind of want like a mushroom entrance to kind of make it a mushroom house, so that isn't working for me. So I went ahead and decided to put all of these stairs in the sides and create some windows because otherwise it's not gonna look very good. And I also used these red trap doors, so I just thought we would stick those in there and add a little bit of brown and a little bit of red. I then came to the roof and finished it off, and I also used some of these red mushroom blocks, which I highly recommend. And honestly, these just make any build so cottagecore and cozy. I'm obsessed, and honestly this was one of my favorite builds. I'm so sad I didn't record it, but if you do want a tutorial, like I said, I will honestly rebuild this in a creative mode and I figure out how I built it. But I honestly just love this. It's just so cozy. Right, we're gonna add a mushroom on the roof because it's a mushroom house, so of course it's gotta have a mushroom. It looks absolutely stunning. I'm really proud of this one. Like, this just is a cozy cottage. I wish all my builds look like this. I honestly regret not doing all my builds in red and mushroom, but thank goodness I used the mangrove wood because I don't think I would have come up with something similar to this. It wouldn't have inspired me. And then we have a mushroom, and then maybe we could add a light on it to keep from things spawning. Also, since we went to the end, I had a few of those left, and I figured we could just make little lights so bad guys do not spawn on the roof and I don't get blown up by a creeper, because it's happened one too many times from these roofs. That's the only struggle with not using staircases as roofs and using blocks, is things spawn on them so easily. So we gotta make sure the lighting is good, and having elytra is definitely helping this. All right, we're just gonna add some flowers because, you know, we gotta add some mushrooms. Actually, we're gonna add mushrooms instead of flowers. Like, maybe we'll add the red ones that we have over on the barn. And we're also gonna add some lanterns to give it that cozy feel, just in places where I don't feel like it's bright enough. And if you're flying in, at least when you fly in, it will be there and close. So we're just getting rid of all of those torches and just make sure it is all lit up. Like I said too many times, I have been blown up, and we're just gonna add some more grass to just make sure that it's overgrown and matches the barn and the starter house. I honestly might change the starter house and rebuild it to be something cozy, but then I feel like that starter house is like our first house in Minecraft, so maybe we won't do that. Like, it's just kind of taking away from it. But honestly, I love these cozy builds. They're my favorite, with the little mushrooms. Super cute. And you know what they say, if in doubt, just add a ton of flowers and pottery stuff, because it just truly brings it to a cozy vibe, if that's the vibe that you're going for. I always just end up with cottagecore items. I try to like branch out. Like, I'd love to do a city build, but cottagecore just like calls my name. It's just in my blood, I think. And we're gonna come over here and just see. Okay, that is perfection. I love that. And I also wanted to fix the door. I'm not sure how I want to do this, but I really want to kind of make a mushroom inspired door. And so I didn't really like the brown, but I really wanted to include the brown. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do, but we have a red door that we can use. Maybe I'll use wood. I don't think so. I don't think that looks good. I don't know what we're gonna use. I really want to use the brown mushroom, but I just didn't like the way that it looked. Yeah, it just doesn't, I guess like a red and a brown mushroom just doesn't mix, but maybe we won't do that. Maybe I don't know why I keep putting the wood down. I don't like the wood, but we'll add another layer. But I don't think this is how I want it to be. I don't think this is gonna look good, but I do like that we've pushed it back one, so it's kind of like gives it more definition. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, I don't like that. I think we're gonna have to get rid of the brown mushroom, and we're gonna have to add the red, and maybe we'll just add another layer of white, maybe. Or we'll just, yeah, let's add another layer of, let's just add the red, and then let's add another layer of white. And I think that should look like a mushroom, because that's kind of the aesthetic I was going for. I don't know if it's possible. Okay, that kind of looks like a mushroom. It kind of looks like a mushroom. I feel like it looks good. All right, I'm just gonna add some staircases, because if in doubt, that always makes everything look better. I don't know why, it just does. See, it already looks better. Okay, I love that. It does really look like a mushroom. And then we gotta add some lighting, because it's super dark over here and bad guys will spawn. And you guys know I'm not a fan of bad guys. It is a little bit closer to the barn than I'd like it, but it works. And then we're just gonna add some mangrove trapdoors to give it that red effect, just to bring out the red and the spruce. I honestly never thought I would use spruce and mangrove, but it looks good. And then let's add some white windows, and I just think that is perfection. And let's take out those and add a little bit of those. And honestly, I'm working on the interior, and I just had this idea to do like a mushroom carpet. I don't know why. I don't know why this is just like coming to my head, but I did decide to do a mushroom floor. And we'll just take a minute to appreciate the rainbow. I just love watching the rainbow every time it rains. And I also decided to add every type of wolf armor for my little wolves, or any little wolves that are out there. And so I did spend a lot of time like sorting out different dyes and adding a ton of armor. So I also went to S'more's base because she has literally all the animals, and she's got a lot of armadillos, okay? The girl has been breeding up these armadillos like crazy. We're just gonna borrow some of them so we can make even more dark armor. I don't think she'll even notice that we've been here. I mean, I don't think she'll notice. Look at these cute little doors. Oh, see, she has like tons. Like, she won't even miss them. I don't think she'll use that many anyway. I need to get food because I am starving. And we need to do some trading. I need emeralds. Are you gonna give me? There we go. So this trading villagers has worked out really well for me because I have an abundance of pumpkins. Even though that pumpkin farm is tiny, it produces when I'm out here building. Like, it produces a lot. So it really does work. I wish I had added more pumpkin guys, but we have enough. Like, we get a good amount. I get a good stack for all the trading that I do at once. Alright guys, so I honestly want to build another small kind of house, and I think this one is going to be like a cozy kitchen, maybe, potentially. But I do feel like I need another house to kind of tie it all in together. So we're going to do the exact same thing but different. We're going to use spruce with probably terracotta. I think we're going to go for like a more of an orangey red fall vibe because we are in fall, technically almost winter, but when I was building this it was fall and I just wanted to have an inspired fall building. So that's what I did. And yeah, I think I like those colors. It's definitely giving me a very fall vibe. Just something small and cozy. And obviously we're gonna go work on the roof and kind of make the roof work. So I'm not actually sure what I want to do for the roof, but I think we're gonna do another like terracotta and just keep that going this side instead of using wood. Just something different to kind of like spice it up. If we hate it, we can always change it later on. And so once we are done, I will give you guys a full tutorial and everything that we've done in this world so far, because there are things that I haven't recorded or put in here because this is already like super duper long. And I was gonna add a couple of long plays into YouTube on like the terraforming and thing and pathing that I did, but I never actually got around to finishing it, so I never actually made those videos, or there just wasn't enough to make a really long video. So instead I'm going to give you a tour when this whole building is actually finished. And it did take me a lot longer to get this video out because when I tell you this one took me a lot to edit, it honestly took me a lot to edit, but we are so close to it being like published. Like, you guys probably don't know that, but it's like almost done, almost edited to my liking, and it should be up soon enough, but it will already be up and you guys will already be watching it by now. When I tell you that these 1000 days in Minecraft do take months to make because there is just so much time building and so much time resource gathering that you don't see, it takes such a long time. But I really want to do a Mario inspired, kind of like a Mario inspired storage room next. So I think that's what we're going to work on in the next 1000 days. We didn't get as much done as I thought we would, but we got a lot of farms done. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and put the mangrove roof, and hopefully the mangrove roof looks good over here. And of course I'm always falling off of roofs and it's just gotta be perfect. We're just gonna add that. And the one thing that we do need to do is push that roof back because it does not look good. I don't like it. It does not look good. So we are going to do that. So we are going to add the side roof onto the front, although the one thing I do not like about this house is very close to the sand. But it is too late for me to change it. It's just a little bit too forward. I mean, I really did squeeze this house in just about. That's why it's so small, because I felt like there needed to be something here, but I guess I would have had it pushed back like just a couple of blocks. But we're gonna make it work now anyway, because we are not removing the whole thing. We have worked way too hard on it. So we're just gonna add in kind of the same palette. I already added in quite a lot of the roof, but I don't really like it. It just isn't giving me the vibe that I was kind of going for. But I'm just gonna add this little part in just to kind of see if I can kind of like it. But the verdict is honestly no, I do not like this. It's not really what I was going for. So I just decided to take a break and add some windows. Obviously we're going to go with the white again because you just cannot go wrong. And I'm going to add a little light there. And you know what they say, if in doubt, just add a staircase. Always just add staircases to windows. It just makes the building look better. Anytime you need detailing, just always add stairs and trapdoors because it really just brings the build out to life. And I used spruce this time because obviously the walls are like more red and orange, so I didn't want to add too much warmth to it. Like I wanted the spruce to pop as well. If in doubt, just always add trapdoors. That's all I'm saying. I do also change the roof because like I said, I didn't like it, and this is how it turned out. I told you I wanted to do like more of a variant style, and this fall building truly needed something to give it a really cozy vibe, but obviously I could not get myself up there. I was having serious struggles. I also wanted to add a chimney, so I did it out of the same kind of blocks that we did the barn out of, so it kind of all matches, and honestly I love it. But I definitely need more texture to the roof because it does look super duper plain, and I think we're gonna add a ton of leaves. I wish we had like the red orangey fall leaves here in Minecraft, but unfortunately it's not very seasonal, so I just added the green ones. And then I came over here and I decided to add an axolotl pond because I don't actually have a pond for my axolotls, and I had all the space out here and I needed to do something with it. So of course I decided to build a huge pond where I could watch my axolotls swim. I have yet to get a blue one. They're super hard to get a blue one. Like you have to have a lot of fish, and I actually, since I've had my elytra, I actually have not gone far to even go get the tropical fish to keep breeding them. But I have actually been like seriously building because I did not start with a lot of building in my 1000 days. I've already done a lot of venturing, so I wanted to get this done, and honestly I'm glad that I did. I did this a long time ago in an old world. I did this exact same type of pond, and I love the colors, and I kind of like matched these colors with the pathing, and I did the same on the floor. You know, we want to make it axolotl cozy, so we obviously got to have a good pathing on the ground. Instead of mud, I just kind of did the brick and granite, and the exact same thing as the walls. Added some moss because, you know, you can never have too much greenery. And then I just put in all of the water, which did take forever, by the way. I do not enjoy putting water in ponds, but after you have a couple buckets, it honestly does go in there a lot faster than you think, and you get so much faster at it. And then of course I wanted my axolotls to have a little place to sleep and be safe, so we need to build them like a little bed. Of course I almost drowned myself doing this, absolutely. So I think we're gonna make it 3 high, although I wish I would have made this just a little bit deeper, only because we don't have that much room to work with for what I want to do in the pond. So that's what I did. And then I think we want to kind of like not make it too big, but we just want them to have a place to sleep and a place to hide, like you would kind of find in a fish tank. You know, you would add something, I don't know because I don't have fish, but if I did, I'm sure you would like get them something so that they could sleep peacefully if they wanted to. Although I feel like the axolotls never stop moving around. And yeah, I think that's good. I think I'm gonna get rid of that side there. And then we're just gonna go ahead and maybe we'll add 2 long. It's not gonna be perfect because there's not a lot of room. I honestly wish I had done it a little bit deeper, but I'm not going back to change it. I am not taking all the flooring back off. So we're just gonna have it this way, and we'll just have like 4 or 5 axolotls in here. Okay, there we go. That looks kind of better. I think I like that. I think maybe we'll just like bring it out 1 more, and then that will be good for the space that we have. I honestly would have done, if I had a little bit more room, I would have definitely done this way bigger, like just a little bit more room. And maybe we'll do 1 more. Maybe we'll do 1 more. Yeah, we'll do 1 more. Kind of like that. And then they have like kind of a hiding spot. It's not perfect, but it's something for them so they can just live their happy little lives, you know? I like to make sure that my animals in Minecraft are taken care of. What can I say? I guess I'm a farmer. I guess I'm a true farmer. I'm just gonna add some lighting to the pond because in the river next to me, oh my goodness, the amount of drown that spawn at nighttime when you're building out here is ridiculous. So we're gonna have to find a way to light that up too at some point. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a build in the river, like maybe we could decorate drowning. What's new? But anyway, that looks a lot better. I also want to add some coral and some kelp because I mean it's a pond. And can I just ask Minecraft, I need more plant life. I know I have a lot of plant life, and I know we're getting more plant life in the new update, but my goodness, I need more flowers. I need more flowers. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna add some more greenery because it needs it. And I did add some seagrass. I wasn't quite sure how to add seagrass, but there was some in a random chest that I'm sure I did not get. I'm sure that S'mores got, so I do what I do best. I just borrowed it for the build. Anything for the build. And we're just gonna add a little bit of that there. I just want to make sure it's like greenery and overgrown because that's kind of the vibe we're going for over here. And then what I did is I just went ahead and added these little areas with like the coral. I got this idea from Pinterest, and basically you just add a trapdoor into the water and then you add a coral, and it kind of gives it like a fairy core vibe. I also have some lily pads, and I'm really excited to use them because they just look like flowers in a pond, you know, like flowers floating in the water. And I really wish we had more plant life in Minecraft. Like you can get mods and things, and I have added a few mods in here. I was gonna keep it fully vanilla, but I couldn't. So these are the beautiful lily pads. I actually couldn't get a lot of the flower ones to actually spawn. That one kind of, but it's not the right one. Hold on, we're gonna find the right one for you guys. I will show you. Okay, so like this one, but there's one that's a little bit more flowering than that one. But basically it's like flowers for your pond because like who doesn't want flowers in their pond, right? But I couldn't get a lot of them to actually go. Like I just sat there for a really long time, just trying and trying and trying, and in the end I just gave up and I was like, good enough for me. There we go, that last one right there, but good enough for me. I wanted like a fountain for my pond, so I kind of created a little one, kind of what makes water go into it. I will say it's kind of like, it needs to just be 1 block bigger because of the numbers are kind of like odd, and it kind of does bother me, but I decided not to change it. So the moral of the story here is that it just adds a little bit of water and just gives it a little bit of movement in life. I would definitely have done a bigger one if possible, but this is as big as this pond can be, really, just for the room that we have. I also added all of the axolotls, so they now have a very happy and lovely home. Now I think it's time to do a little tour of what we have actually accomplished in my 1000 days. Now I didn't get as much done as I really wanted to, but my goodness, this pathing took forever because it is so detailed and we have a lot of areas that we still need to finish up. There's so much terraforming that needs to be done, but this is our little, probably what's going to be our kitchen house, and it has a little fireplace and I just love the cozy feeling. I am not set on this pathing here, but I kind of like it because it kind of matches the beach, but I don't know if we're gonna keep it. Also, you can tell that I always finish my interiors. Don't worry, we will come back and finish a lot of these things up. I will do a lot more long plays with no commentary and maybe commentary. Let me know which you prefer. Those two we did in the other first 1000 days. Don't ask about the interior in there. And then we came down here and we still have quite a bit to finish here, but the rest of it is super detailed out here. Don't mind the shulker boxes, you know me and my chest monster. I also have this beautiful botanical garden, but I think I want to turn these around the other way. And then I wanted some flowers here, but I really wish Minecraft would add more flowers. We have the Hyatt garden here, inspired by Animal Crossing, because I love Animal Crossing. It's like a love-hate relationship. Once I get burned out, I get burned out, but I will always love Animal Crossing. It will hold a special place in my heart. And yep, I just wanted to show you the view from here. I wanted more of like an Animal Crossing beach, you know, cottage core, beach core. So that's why we have so much wheat. And then we have the barn. We also, this is a little path going to the beach, but we'll decorate the beach another time. We also have the barn here. I don't know what animals we're gonna put in there, but we definitely have our cows in. We also have our barn cats. We have our villagers upstairs, and we have our camels. They're both still safe, by the way, guys. Do not judge me. There are also cows, and I just love the pathing out here. We do need to detail up this pathing here, but we got so much done over here. And I love this little walkway that we did that truly just makes me feel like I'm in a farm, and this is very cottage core. I absolutely love this side because it looks completed. And we have the little wolf house where we put all our wolves, and I love the little garden. It's just so detailed, so cottage core. We also still have bits to finish up. Like I said, I have still a lot to do to this world, but I have spent so many hours. This is going to be a long-term world, so we're gonna be doing a lot in this world, and I'm gonna be coming up with lots more long plays. And yep, we have the axolotl pond that you guys saw us build. I love it out here. I think it's perfect, and they're very happy axolotls. I guess these guys are the lucky ones. I love to come out here and just sit in the water with them, watch them swim. Then we have a very unfinished area over here, and I'm not sure what we're gonna put here, but we'll think about it. Anyway, we also have our mine shaft, which is gonna go to our storage area. And we completed this. This actually took me 2 weeks. It does not look like a lot of work, but it was a lot of work. This took me literally 2 whole weeks to get done. But we also want to add in a Mario storage system. So like our Mario storage, like a Mario theme storage. So we got a lot of digging to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe.